mienu ewa fimpi mienu ne aduonu nsia ni mini ne cash Dwabrem dwumade sunye yasin konwa free sabre ko se nyime no nsia bebo no ye bon pepa diamante abra dwumade ne koso no shine se be love radio stay no dwumade live na Gen radio ewa London na Dwabrem ewa UK abrochima mu so a Patrick radio kram aba radio ho Amansan radio Brainy radio ene wonum ni Sahara radio onum nyina kra dwumade nim live na okwa Paris so a Kings Radio ni wonum television Dachema radio so ewo Denmark Sky FM kuram pampin ewo Columbus so ha US abrochima mu na me saka se baby akasa fidie koduro no information centers wonum nyina kura dwumadie no emu live enedwada bomodia na fa WhatsApp voice note no ehia me 0505225578 0505225578 try in what www.otecfmghana.com and on a website and Dwabrem wo ho a asemu fast and same no kroje bebregu ho jebre na kenkan nyina na sha no se ho adan so betumi tin live for tuning app no eso your social media handles no ye be Facebook na to YouTube no so dem try in Otec 1029Fm Otec 1029Fm Dwabrem like page no pa na share sada be afoforo benya bi ahwani ade Mami adwo tando ne na akokọ ba be kame ho na mo mansa na nam kobo adwatonde an dawurum ra me ba ye be so mafiri ho me ba sisi ya
Otec 1029 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Mami money adwuma udan ya ye fe
mira me da se na esomoye no na aka o
eno de anyine ho mami aha dan a ya boso fefefe nyina eye donima sea complex ahunu se etoda enua ye de boya dan so no eta hunu anase mpo emuta kokko a eba sa na dan ne nyunu enti odi DSL alloying steel trusses enadia ye de go dan so aba edan bia utumi di go so efo ena anwi na achen enti se odi DSL alloying steel trusses a good dance via now the Donima NMK premium roofing sheets and chancing a boswaka home. Oh, nature's a humanist na NMK premium roofing sheets and chancing a Donima diabe. Yo mahudo, yo NMK lawn span, allozing, and the governance, IBR, and NMK nails. Emupia so Saunisika, Donima, Emotrian Kakran Kakra. When your latest producer, Donima diaba, Abeka Dadane.
Entimen Kwahin.
Kwasafu YF Johnson, Obenjiari, Anafre 0244126625 and 0540-101-555. Donima Steel Complex. Babia at the power F1.
Apomode mapade eno ane hepa plus mixture. Apomode mapade eno ane hepa plus mixture.
Hey, Unia, Pavi, and a black smoke, malaria dronana. Annie, say, and I'm sorry, we be the same wife, you know, you're tested positive. I am no. Says a cool malaria morning, you know, I'm in negative. Adia, 1 hour, Hepa plus mixano, and what do you swabba? Cynthia, I was our immune system, a strong debia, anti Pavi,
a support immune system, no.
Not plus mox, no so, to malaria, no good. Malaria symptoms, at a say, etipaye, I fear, one more tour, and 1 meranomsa. Achakura 4 days, not Pavi, and the plasmox mixer, 1 nominal, and 2 malaria, and asakura. And yes, I dear Kuhu doctor. For 0542 778572 and now 0542 807907. My dear Drone Pa Pavi Plasmox and Hepa Plus Nina. A pen for a battle more manufo and Quadawi in Fidu Nunca. Our pharmacist and her bar shop.
FDA aje Jodin Kratwayatu. Medofo pa. Said ye debia ye cano, ni pediane caniano, any yenny. It's ye ni one samo dear, ye mont to ho and mont to ho, and tempara no to one among. Debia when you soak a cow. When you saw she show, or shall I say, are you wisi when ye as a boy when you saw, or see us and 10 tiny na meniso, many need tranchene, when you know F and Fem utia waya, de biaso bebama I, Dr. Row, and so yam redder. And penny fonso seal, ujai dear warrior, unya daji, a ye ni asem nieka, Timistro Pemrepa daji, Nebra, by Grace Hospital, my doctor here ni, and show when in famao. Ye show when him. Ewa by Grace Hospital, ye share ni ewa yaresabia ha. By Grace Hospital no, ye wa bremai DVL in chain or say kwadwo area wa. Bibia ni amienkasa 0244 97 68 05.
Apomode mapade eno ane Hepa plus mixture.
Pavi Plasmox Hepa plus mixture. 2 malaria and asakura.
Sweet darling.
my beautiful baby.
Hepa Plus Mr. Yebusi ya no mama hoɔden aba. Busu me pini menti ase me do.
Tie, Hepa Plus mixer enya adwuma ɛbɛyɛ wɔ nipadua no mu no. Afei kura na ɛbɛyɛ nwanwa mo. Aduro yɛ ma general well-being. Abusua pɔ mudin ho hia me yie. Ɛsene bibia. Enti me ma no mpa fie ha.
Hwɛ, woyɛ Hepa Plus husband.
You the one Hepa Plus husband, and you also your Hepa Plus wife. Na abano Hepa Plus mixer. My dear, ready pa. Plasmox. And Hepa Plus nina. A pin for about or more manufo. And kwada when you feel you no come. Our pharmacist and Hepa shop at phone for 0542 778 572 and now 0549 297-463. Hepa Plus mixer. A mapo drama.
FDRG Edwin Krato ya.
Miss Chania Bisaheba capsules.
Madam Sieni.
Hey, and to walk what in Japan and what's the said Bisaheba? What is Sasa?
Mendia, wouldn't be. And net dear, for once, my Jewett, I do Saheba Messana, who come from Mamiano. Oh, my number Tiwadas, Miampa, Caneno, Namis, Namitrina, Chime, Nami Coco Yadia so teach me. May no matter do Saheba Messa, to go, and the Maya free.
I do some radio, yet tried you with Nayan watching. Yes, it's a young awkward look as yet. Ah, Miss say, a person crying do not even repeat. Sanya do say have a mischief and come a woo now. What don't I promise him a wapasu? Nan say, Ujina Brand.
A fire do Sahaba capsules, no, say, some Mijina, who's a me a Benamua.
A genie, a young crap. Ah, I do some rate, or be to me. I just a painful. A battery I won't go down for anyone I want to fit to me. Kumasi, at a phone out of phone call to say about Santa in the clinic. I was swimming macro, go filling station down Wemu, and a swim Pentecost I saw down. I feel and then I have a shopping from a CPM. 0500 110 115.
I do Sahaba, my
dancing.
Otec 1029 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Dwabrem. On Otec 102.9. We are saying about Abuzia. Nampum to say.
Oh, Nyamia Darma.
Yeah, the body, yes.
Yeah,
the body, yes. I believe you're doing good.
Oh, yeah, why not? You're fine.
That's cool.
Yep.
When you're about the weekend there, Nidio.
Oh,
pinky. Never the pa. Or bagging your man, that's what in who Jim.
Hey.
Now, I mean, so yeah, yes, said you and your uncle, yes, if you are number. That's
where wedding.
And what more quiet and a musia chen quiet a version Gamunkobi.
The medical was here.
Cogot away, every boy. Only about the OCC or rapping not who Jimmy. Oh, we are some beasties, nay, freezing, nay, animal. Had you weekend?
That's where you
be honest, you use a weekend. No, if you had your money, now had the opportunities or some Ghana.
So I know whom dear.
Also, I day. Boy. Boy. And I am concrete and sway. I am Coso and I do the young Cassandra, my dear.
And in the evidence you take FM Ghana.com.
I got that for you in school prefect.
Do have been some yak and kind. Na, Uncle Busa said, Sabria. We are see a man, son, baby, a motor fam way. Eddie burning. And you're not a fam wobo. Any no and send kind of echo say. You see what you say? So I'm here, Ghana, my fam wono. Nibbo bet me a cosro.
A cosro.
Aye,
a cosro.
I see bet me a cosro crass account. So twice so sad, yeah.
The Atatiana say it's likely say bet me drew $100 per barrel. They
say. Akosro hamunche munai. I'm prepared na $76.16 per barrel na oka ho asem. Can we $69.67 per barrel. And we mo hamunche munai na abeka ho. No chese de nti abasa ne say Israel ne US any Iran for omo chire ka so no. Ama ba bia fam no also de fa konkra hodo ne aman hodo so no aye den se nkrofo betimi dia konti ships ahodo bi a aso afam honi bi no om se bomba ka no ama asese
Emma de ye tie ne sesese no said na wo kire no kwan ana ye ship ahodo no fa so no e say omo de kwan omo de omani a kire ba bi fufuro aha no kra kan so omo de omani kire ba bi fufuro kire ba na ekosoro na ekosoro tom free wa no man junction fufuro no msanya another route e be san kosoro e say one junction one increment e say sa na akwa ye nti omo kire enye bete de enye bete kra na onim Iran for no suppose say oh bibia okay I'm sorry bibia okay no bibia okay oh there be say what target person ni US in your confusion what targeting to so bibia okay oh bibia ho ye na security
for so kan kono ma hwe ya on be creep o montemo we want say kata for as signal say Iran for hwe no mutuku di won bi ebom ho bi ma o so be reply
da bi o nya botre
oh yes kata for na as signal. They say Bahrain, Qatar.
Misa keto na to do ha no.
Dubai dey party.
Almost US for na use omo airspace. And a to sa drones ahodo no. And the US for use omo airspace and a two drones no. And a more fire back there and understandable. So but omo use omo airspace and a two you can say US base one to fire maybe kwa Qatar this year there. I was so money. It's a hey abon say Israel for summer Mesa Sako no na Qatar for so suma US for so suma na other countries so no so suma
edin hu jimenye
eti sa amaya hodo no mu communicate say akoba say Iran for better get to ma fire drones akomo ho dia almost be retaliate as maybe akọ so you can imagine say amaya hodo nya na US and Israel sa aka ho no be fire drone dia ko Iran Edia some can say part of event ready. Ora do na time so be meeting to mon George. Wa agree so ne Iran penifon better as na makasa. To mon kasa ne hu de ekọ na. Yes from be bia na hu sunsun so.
Because the air keka kono weekend is so interviews be bria metie free aye wonum ho no. United Arab Emirates in centrophobia akania de omo kire the way anioma air keka kono it's likely say Russia Ekwa back Iran. It is likely say Russia eba ko back Iran. Na eba say no I say China so I say wakan na to so. No hwedin China yemfrel say bra be kunto.
China crack say omo dey of believe say also omo diplomacy solve problems.
Exactly. And I say amon for adwen say o China betumi de no agim. Na am so China obi anto chingom nto ho pebe bitina din eye nim say wo nyoma ballistic ne missiles de China will be but odi on trans yansa enye sa ebe ha dwene enye sa nana ebe yen sempi ti yesre wo mo ye boy rade empire say bibia so nye kama we de ano odin kra sin covid onko ba bia na why grand na wo hwe ayi Dubai for airport chese onim passengers ni gina ho say omu twa ticket omu twa o to omu share screen so no ho anom hu say flight no ya start cancel no ta na erezi sa ya cancel
Ghana phobia makoka ho
as in covid why yen kan jira say chese o shedem edem na wo hye no krampon so a onim bebi atopa yi be efriaba
nti ama Ghana embassy wo Doha Wakache Ghana de chi ho nyina se de omu twetwe Ghana fo hodin na ekoba se bibia cause no mu pemo a omabo mu ntem to mu se omu register tentem so a na ekoba emergencies bi ni mo bia omu be bia wo
ade we to aso a we are likely to see supermarket going empty baby bia etonton nuane fuel water all shelves will run empty esentina meka say anoba ye din crash in covid anoba dance in covid ti oman kasa omo yom hu say omo ye white people no oman ka omo adwen moma ebe ha adwene na Iran for japade omo won so omo so me bo ho ban uranium no me bo ho ban cause nyoma ye de ye no Trump kransa kasa japade no a nyoma o de be ye no ko Trump kwame ne saka kwame Trump nyoma o de be ye no enti omo so ma so mbo mo ho ban nti omo so mbisa se na wo America wo besisi station won ekromu ye den And only question and central for no bisa America. Iran is central for no bisa America for no.
And Iran for a threat to area say with their nuclear powers no more.
I may say the whole ye can uranium no Iran and a war. Now they have in large quantities. Ajo kabom so the intercontinental ballistic. We are singing abe say. China kurasuro.
The Trump so mo nye. Try target sa almost size na bombo no.
Site ni so asha.
Ti o chese baby o mo yes o mo missiles ni.
Say ho na target.
O ma bombo be 10 or 20. Am mo lusu ni o ma nya asam ketwa. Enti no. Ye mo mpa say o betimi atena CCC na.
Yeah.
Asono ekunye ya ni e wo fom no o mo amre.
Ene mame ntwa so ewa ha na watwetwe mu na Ghana Mampanyi State of the Nation address what the ebre Ghana for na what they atu just say yokofo aye dwumaso pe wo se ebo ma ba so ni nyina da ene se kwanya nkrofo bi fa so na wo man ye japade sika bi kodi omo nsem no yoko atumi recover be 600 million Ghana cedis we ye no free wa ombo 462 cases womo eguso omo yenhwehwemu enti recovery state na yokofo na mu no womo GB cases ni bi wo honso a womo nyanwe ye enti no womo gusu ada womo edom wasuko na womo a susu ampa se wawi a omani betumi ayere womo age esika no ye nsemu bi a mampanyini editu bia 2026 so na nim na ayawaso east by election oka ye yo china wo
yeah nyame ya no watena
ade abantam
Ose abantem.
Na enkofo bi de court. Democracy have.
Democracy have problem. Yeah.
Na de kwa a high court won kan no. Court no abatu agu. De no mo hwe ani mo say anka court no enhwe Attorney General Department, Electoral Commission na NDC candidate Baba Jama no. Want to me fan home for him court no so ba ye kwa pre ne so te said the nani abra we campaign now so court kwa setna no I describe nkrofo e wa manamonto no as incompetent ineffective na so munia ma bia nsisi so no mra hye yakobi court down adan ya isi Attorney General Department munyina o momra na papa yi want to me holding ho so a candidate oba be pre e wa NDC di mu to court no abo mo nsem no omde koye na gu na yeka baba dama nsem die na yento aso ya wo hwan de beto dwase mampanyini abo baba sadiki di wa follow music no and boys na no mo ba omde nyomba na die nse baba sadiki die mre bi atwam no actively in the entertainment industry and sana or resigning
baba Sadiq Abdullah Abu
enti si ono na okoye ya mbazodo
okay ewo Nigeria. All right. I think so on the first match, and Ministry of Foreign Affairs, they, by a flyer, no, by say he's been appointed. Yes. But they are on social media for club, and I don't know why. Okay.
Baba Nigeria.
Baba Sadiq. All right. Thank you very much.
Yo, na Dr. Cash. So come.
I was so still a twin try. Baba Jama Chamu. Chairman
and some baby friend committee na nyina wi
or chairman na chairman
yes be o yado ya na
fasting period ni ti o
yado ye adoye de ye
o chairman
ko sunyame ne bo afo
adoye de ye ti
baba na batenya mu bebre bi obi 5 kilos
ni bebre bi ba wache still na
wache de chako so chairman
dache do mase
ana
Kashi so kwabra shebe dwefia deputy ranking member energy committee Yura Collins Admakumensa kire say ni menim yomu hia no mato ato adwen osemidi ist ntokwa ekoso yi fem wo ho nsem se de abetu dwase bon bekoso ahwekora ho bekwa atwe no oso mu hia ahwe de hia gu kwam no hu ne yekoba de beba ne nia oso mo yeboa oman Ghana ntia no waka wa asema so mu hia ato adwen
okay
na waba mani nso wa ha na manbo no kire say nhwemu bi akoso de adi pefe se afimpi no ne adunu nsia yi mu Ghana sika no besanso akofo ha mu nchemu enso ne akiri pom yinu ose be depreciate by 7.2% na chese ebasa na se sika na ho de no ebe kofom kakra eno ehwemu o kire se waya and obo mpanimfo kokɔ so manfa ne menwa kwa mu dia sika no na ho ɔden ebetimi asanso akɔfom
na deputy education minister Clement Park onu akasa dia to just say teachers are posti wo kwa kurasi 2 bebe ombeda kora omko no ho akere wo no aba na ye nhihye bi a wode ba beboa wo no omusika ye de be ma wo no aba ni 20% ebeka ho as incentive sane ye be ye posti se kwa kurase baabi hwe baabi ye ho na kura nkanye na abekonko dia sa 20% ombe make sure se wom de beka wakatwa ho odim se we nyina to dwa wabra BC enkrofo bi ye bon mabahso womo ekompemfo ho ekochia wonom no de to ma chechefo nim se nhyeya a womo de ba ni o se deprive communities wo manyimu a ye posti teachers obi ampeso obekono ne we be posti wa abekono ene na 20% we top papa womo de beka achechefo ni sika ho se ne ye be we teachers motivation first nutrient pa na so watumi akwa de e wo ho na araho sembi asi we mi amafichire wasadum kwawo araho semefi ho banyina da ene se maame a wanya mfie aduanan mienu 42 wone ne mamme nsa o makoto galamsa amemu ema won mafrim amane ne kyerese na watwe awieye o makoso nkwa kobubu jane jane kro mabu awie asoa de aba begu kwan na nkwada ne hu galamsa amra na nsu atogum no o bubu jane wieye akrachefo ma brenti wo mutomu abubo nso ne bi egu hu amene hwe ya ne mai na emim komem koi ba tan ne yamu hyehye no wono so eto ankwada no so kwa koyi wo mo ewi ase ba tan ne ma ememu miensa wonum nyina wonom amma we ayare hosam a efri amemfi west wasadum kwa abekansa abra community ne ko ho mo kwa koyi wo mo ne eni nyasem keto akora we de sena ke ye hu kura so wo mbekwa akotum so wo mko buru we de so Asun nyama bi say de koto chacha alam sa mana no mu wie no mja hokwa eno kra na emu do no realist
serious
very serious and the news ebe nyina galam say de emu ya ka he
right okay
infancy
thank you Anna
hi nyame ya do mo
all right Otec 1029 Madam Ase nyamisham papa Dwabrem dwumadie sunie yebeto aso yebeko yanim
stop galamsey in this Ghana at all I have a gold I have plenty money in my pocket so I don't mind cocoa look I'm now cutting it off you see it is my own bonafide property nobody can stop me to stop cutting my own cocoa tree are you planting for me planting for you food and job am I involved
2.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Otec 102.9, and I'm a big family wonum ebedi juma eofia. Emmanuel Opoku Mensa, Ashanti Regional Communication Team member, na Obeka Sama NDC Amanyoko no, NPP Shak Chebrobe, Tescon patron, LKSTU, na Ora John Akwesiam Ponsan economist. Osan financial and investment analyst obeti say many onum edi enkomo bebre eofie ha na yebedi enkomo afa eye 2026 sona presentation no enkomo mampanyi ene Ghana ebedi mrahye bedwafie anano fie da etwa mu no ene ade na manfo ka se ese cocoa price no I say babia edin obia hu se Cote d'Ivoire price no a fall flat no ese babia edin ani ade tishane so sadi te bia mene wonum ebedi enkomo trenchen no ankasa ewa ha na yetumi enso akoyanim obetumi the WhatsApp voice note no enso share me 0505 225578 0505 2255. Easter Priest 2026 Ebreno enya dukra anisa we 5th anniversary of it spirited praise no na yɛde ɛbrɛ ɛne worship encounter nyame adom a ɛprɛbosumi a ɛdi animu no da ɛtɔ so dumienu ɛwɔ afei mu ɛnyimrɛ no nan kai ɛna dwumadie no ɛba so na ɛbɛba so ɛwɔ All Saints Catholic Church premises hɔ a ɛwɔ Santase Fanchene bra na nwomtofo a yɛato nsafre wɔ no PSC Esther abɛtene ka ɛwɔ hɔ ɛna afei Pastor Jojo Ahen Minister Benedicta Blestak onsa bɛka no ɛwɔ hɔ live bɔmmɔden a sɛ wopɛ sɛ wobɔ dwumadie akyi dɔm a anaa wopɛ sɛ wobɛsɔ yɛ asene nso a akwanya no nso ɛda hɔ simple kra ɛno an sɛ wobɛfrɛ for sponsorship wobɛtumi afrɛ in wɔ 0240889243 0240889243 ɛyɛ Easter Praise 2026 hallelujah is our song menkɔ ama no so na mene Owura Samson adai enkodi enkomo ɔyɛ energy expert ɔsan ɛyɛ consultant mesada woteme ka menwa ha me pacho na mpom te sai
no hoye pa na so so
adom nti yenso ye ho ye na tena mete wo nka che afi ya sa menya nte wo nka
afi de ya sa nte ya ho nka ya se mo
bibia be fine Otec 1029 Dwabrem dwumadie so ne yedi nkomo yi na obi kan yete ba bi yenka bi nhyiemu de yete ya ne se fan obo ahyase ekosoro dan na akɔfa ɛyɛ ntumu no ɛde aba. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, Otemenka. That's right. Oh, all right. Okay. Now me kasa ye de yeti baby, yeti baby a. Eja fa ngobo yi, aba fam kakra yeto na ni gem kakra. Ya che se won commercial drivers so to bi di adwuma ma mo so, o ma sha se fili kakra. Afi prekope yenim de si ye yeti ya ne se fa ngobo no asan sha se ekosoro. Ne fare by ne saying.
Mamentia what here for we. Yes, all kind of a German support and Nanka say no, and now relative stability occur, and I said Nanka between $60 to $65 per barrel. At the for the past 1.5 months, he told me, and across so about 70, it's $71, $72. And it was and I said Saturday, Israel and the US. I got to bomb Iran. Na and who's in Francois and I'm not planning who say a year Iran for so at the drones bomb Akko a year Saudi Arabia or more biggest refinery Hotman Aramco Honum Air Sanka or Moko Bombi Honum now Omutimi intercept bomb will be at the sword bomb but some part of the refinery no Edamaji and nobody to call a year Kata as so on one energy site and then so motivated one to start speculation by na and you stock market exchange no oil price no it paid down from $72 no equal $82 a year within that an hour. You heard me say a free and narrow situation in the side because they are one share likely say you bet me across so a year the $100 million dollar per barrel now if you buy in almost 7-8 years no na I think asaba.
Na say obi bisa say what is the sustainability ebe koso akosoro say ya ana what should we expect?
You see before say about the Ghana FAA no so no you see the international geopolitics no koso no na nima miensa na be na affect world market price and then we share US interest the woman na US interest yes nuclear bomb na Iran for no no and look at home, but a major interest no, and yet a nuclear bomb no. Now, metro within a short time. We share the Bema a job master a bona question right. Don't say Iran here, the Chrome to find will be. It is here to quite a question of multi far a year found one and buy a job master. It is a bassa a year supply no a sobati. And now we share a pronosuna a year Middle East, a year Saudi, Qatar more, or more a year found one air bar a pronosuno. The beer a free Gulf of Oman, ever bought a poor Ediba Europe no, a honor kusaka as a rocks do honum tea, a quack a of my friend say, a year straight of Homos. A honum and a year Iran for no aqua or Mako Loki honum say, or more a year vessels, every Middle East one the alodu fu eba no omo manemba na him say within a month no almost by 25,000 vessels and if one man about Europe contributed to 20% of area so oil ayenyanom German so yetono free Strait of Hormuz on neighbor and Iran for na block say omo mamomba and enra no sorry enra no omo attack 3 vessels wo hono ma I don't know ama say no insurance company be omo no so ema say vessels no kono so I say my vessel yanko okọ na say say insurance bi no hono nti eno one major another major factor and so be ma German so bo no akoso now the US interest Iran I say Iran deal directly in terms of oil no with China and China about 10% of oil no from Iran. It's Israel for no more America who the chance them and also didn't want to say because trade war between on the China no the 10% down by about industrialization it's over Lusiska it's Sadia Yanko and that situation Israel air cost Emma when you now say Venezuela or Venezuela oil honum it's a one cost we are now about now bombs of more to a union and one yeska and they should back into sa in your way and of course you have said at the rabbit number now yes so you're moting after or member because I bet after international fuel price are definitely so about the look up on price.
Okay, in this instance no yen so yewo Ghana ha no me yen hwede be because a den row na to Tawai refinery betumi a place here currently now what to me stabilize fuel prices no e dey amare
I think say toll operations no abba at the right time yes our crisis we are banning the toll no so no e bet na 60% of fuel consumption na be here and ka be free international market to kwani cost no ye kwa kakra na e be nya no with a border be cost no na ya refine 60% no wa say na etimi aboa ama ebo no ebe cost kwa na ya de say enko de nim kasi bia and I say ebetimi stabilize a price in their mind. And another good thing so you say now you see the no so e wa hoode enti even though say international market price na cost no the increment about impact e benya no enye kase te say the Russia Ukraine war no by in 2022 I who say fuel price if you call $22 $23 per liter no when because of the see no any tour and no one ma e bodjuma no increment about there but enko asaya in 2022 when the Russia Ukraine war no ebaye.
Shoot amon tokwa no se koba ne se emu kotwe kakra yen hwe top position do you believe that top would be in the right position but to me as sustain here for that much longer se koba ne se 3 months 4 months 6 months even to a year top to me ana top won fidie
ain't be my 100%, top of 60%. But the everybody say bilateral agreement between about with Albino and then with Nigeria, Libya, and Angola, and especially Nigeria, you don't move that good relationship, you know, because they agree 4 million barrels of oil per day in the area close to 150 to 200. It is a crude and a better for Nigeria. Now. Yadi everyone and then the other short told you so sent to one last longer. I think say and betimi abu and I said ya come to my together with Angola and I said Libya no and betimi abu and say because Europe ready they say versus the movement no I move because of the aircraft and usher a Gulf of Oman or now say no vessel traffic on my entity moving you bet talk about 60% no maybe I also see 40% from Nigeria and I say other neighboring countries are almost so you know more good bilateral relationship.
But one critical issue I want to mean from the TOR and then NPA. Would you say your reserves?
NPA, Abeka said the reserves are one could last us up to 5 weeks. I must say a month week are enough. But they are hoping say within a month because they can say affect Europe. and one good thing to say other oil producing countries so I say no because of a yen to Kwana Banitino almost be increase supply of crude on the Germans no almost the excess of 200,000 barrels ebe ka ho say be ya even though say entimi embeketa for all the shots for no Kwana e betima pejam yakọ enu kakranti and that one will also do say e betima nya kakra dia ba abesoso with a year the top bet media mine na you kunya fuel shortage or my.
All right, before I share the impact on the economy as far as this particular problem is concerned, you share alternative fuels. Se koban say problem ne persist here ana ekocheria ebetumi the pressure bi aba to LPG so ana
pressure betumi say ekocheri dia is I don't know, we are born by say, yes, sir. A minus, you say, bomb back to be billions and millions of dollars. Neko, it's almost as much as economy. It be almost where I said, a year trade the Bacoso, no more Jessica, no more Etimasa adding. I got nuclear bombs. You know, no more to a bomb per se, a Benya road target because target now a billions and millions of dollars. Neko. It's heard me say because European Union them and they are for them, especially with a Strait of Hormuz now, Iran for Nako blocking. Even though Omunjan to Konokadia, a honor agreement in Masuna, a passage of food and Intimbra, now Intima as an emergency, yes, within a month, a tourist metra, now, you know, a food and investors setting up enough on the international market.
Because you heard say abaying to me and finding and see for more. Now you share repercussions about a agricultural transport because on say Hanunia is being transported. It is a Ecoban say fuel no say both NPA and then TOR and to me and be stabilize the price now from Maya. Ama yesuru moving forward. Yesuru say back to me akofa price hikes in food ediaba muhu bibiza
no yes but you see another good thing so you say is it now Dangote refinery so e ho no ma adwuma I think say African feed trade na ye ka ho asem no these are some of the things that say ye may ni ko hono Europe na ye kofa ba now Dangote can be able to refine and refinery no e bet market for the whole of Africa and even beyond but they say, yeah, nothing says, I see a train in the Hefi, and I say, Uncle Sadium. Now, young Hassan Dangote, and you bet me, I don't know, Aquana, young negotiations. Now, dear, FBI ain't to me, or bet me, dear Maya, and I'm sure Dangote refining enough, sir, for the whole year, no, Sabella, a year was 4 months on full production or bet me supply with Africa. Now, at me, and see, somebody said, yeah, then I think, say, now we'll be forced to say any young court with Dangote, Nigeria, when other all African countries no, you negotiate for a good price, not intimate from right. But say the replication of so that the Kakra area my but
Mr. Dai
impact on us.
Benya impact is saying. Mr. Dai, be adia ba kwa yensu ye tie yenti ase ade ye tubi wa ha. Ye will be. Anye kra ye percentage kakra toward the sake kan. E betumi aye bibi. So said Dangote you find in kwa betumi serve the whole of Africa sadia. And yen ha kakra yen to me nya percentage betumi ye betumi de aboy ho bra.
Is it yeah no you enough food I can say na na ye betumi nya but ye refining capacity no it will my full and 100% ye nya within the month no. Because here the betumi my 45,000 barrels per day. I don't 60% of the Yano. I mean, this is a lesson for us. You bet me I expand it to my oil family. I'm not the capacity let me cost. I'm not saying trying to say, yeah, but the new one now. And no, I bet me I'm a higher capacity. I bet me I can for yen and even beyond a year, yen say, yeah, as for to be other African countries. For now, no, the long term plan should be said. Now, the oil refinery I back on it the air man. The next thing is yeah, expanded the capacity no from 45,000 barrels per day no, and could be about 80,000. I bet maybe 80% and 90% of the day. And no basa, I think say your home bet me high. I'm making say yeah, then you to know. I say you have total control over it. Then the second aspect to see yourself. You see, in as much as
yeah, they na you to know. They say you bet me emra. Yeah, they na you to know. say ebe tumi de mra ato so yes yan ko supply bi mfa ma obi no obi beto bom bi amfa man wa.
Oh yes, yeah, bet me at the Mrato so bad. Oh, I was electricity, so say VRE at Tombi Coma, Cote d'Ivoire, Benin, Burkina. It's a Mran Bear say, when you really be Busua, near Coton. Now, the Coton say, young fan could not say be Busua, not a necessary problem on my auntie. Yeah, young man say, Ebia at each point, Biano. In the idea, you bet you are not in terms of emergency situation. Fanny, this year, I used to know.
Samson Adam da say awia nwumre wa che bena na yedi nkomo why
Mesweda
ye nyina ye fan kompa bom no mu twa ntokwa no so ntanye sa me frefrew sa gozi se ntokwa no tibetwa
enu dia hia pa ase mpa bo no koso but wonu say ebo so koso say na eya bind there because the okoto na dwaman so obenya skakese
okay enti os 90 ugidi sa ba me be yo mo de say we koso.
No, what there, but you see, everybody say, I buy a what man. The ABI, we budget, what the baby are $60 and I said $65 per barrel in a year. Never $100. But just can you say what you baby are 20 now? They are so yes, now 1 hour 80. That was revenue because.
Mate, Samson, that say why? Nyamishra papa. Samson Adai energy expert or science consultant, and I'll tell say meneno edi and komono. Pepa mesan Dwabrem ewo eye House of Parliament na yetumi akwakudi nkomo na ne nyina efa eye fango no eho enti mekona mene deputy ranking member of Parliament Energy Committee Honorable Collins Adomako Mensa. All right, okay. Honorable.
Yes sir.
Otemenga.
Betonka
Otemenga memwa
ha.
Very good. Parliament Energy Committee the yatieni the atueni obi kan say aboboba still ababeto yen eden komo be na modi se anase den na modi gu akwan mu se be ayen so ye benya hoto e wo de ekoso yimu.
Well, we don't have much control. The only respite you also see and say if I'm at say you will be 7 weeks of fuel currently in the system. And you know, immediate shortage there. These are Emma. I think say on my arrangement for us to get consistent supply. But the price in the and the way and Parliament as an institution, you need control over international crude oil prices. Yet then the next pricing window no the pump cost. Hello.
Ola no etwetwa sinti amamente wonka yie.
E ba chot menka afede what yie.
Se say eye kakra metumi amanaji.
Entiminko over na
me pacho san cover my biem.
The Parliament there na make sure say at this stage you know we are handicapped kakra. Esan said the ecoso on the international market you need too much control as an institution. The only comfort I was is here and say MPA for Mayati say your best 7 weeks of fuel available now in our tanks. And you know the comfort ne say shortages there yenye BCCA and then there will be ankana command to them. We will not experience any shortages. But surprise never cost road and you need who to me be the the prices of fuel at the cost in the next window.
And what happens after the 7 weeks?
Oh, sir, almost said will be a funny lake into ships they do a pronoso that at any point in time. You know what I'm saying is you be replacements into any day there's no shortage. Everybody should be calm about that. And still be a to be gum into no that one day we don't have too much problem with that. But as I said, price in the day, you know to me, international crude prices in the day is determined by demand and supply. And clearly, baby and Tokweni sin honor supply and free. And so obviously, you know, the supply will go down. When the supply goes down, and the demand is the same, and as a cost, you should expect that the prices of crude oil will go up.
All right, Honorable say a ban say prices no go up. Said the Oka said money who control no. In order to also serve the good people of Ghana. Then move to me I to also curtail the price and as to stabilize it. I have my economy no and so it to me enya control no due to the prices are moving to me stabilizing.
Unfortunately, even 7 weeks full on American was it is owned by private individuals. And yet a bind there. It is owned by private individuals from BDCs. They own it. And it's one of the things that suggest to government say boss. Yeah, established a boss as far back 1993 or so. No, the idea of boss no sense a strategic reserve. Nanka in times like this, no, the reserve near bind there. Then a bind can use its power as a state to cushion the Ghanaian people. But send me a private individual, and I'm going to crude oil, $100. Na media ban, unti min kan chem se mama mfa cost no emma so na any levies that good petroleum prices so no not too sure say at this particular point in time about international market it's not Ghana you produce oil no there's some advantages that you found no amanonia and also price no we use the international price which is now going high. Let's just say revenue being cost. A bank can then decide to see whether extra revenue whether we can use that to cushion the Ghanaian consumer. But it's a deregulated area. Deregulation just say a bank tries as much as possible say on who share the price in maybe more of demand and supply. And at this particular stage in the day, it's most of the products in the system belong to private individuals. No, many sure are buying it. Me say Tony say and now Tony say Uncle Tom and Koboka as an individual.
Wow, Auntie, honorable, come to think of it, Auntie, in this situation, role bay na tall able to me a play as we speak now.
Tall is a refining. It is a Talo Jubilee Partners no omu produce oil na. Nka omu bit me akoto. I'm a tall I refine and it's a product nanka. I think I could fia brochery ebano and kebit my refining out on Ghana here. Unfortunately, marketing is quite different in the sense that Talo money sanko for no or more koji low no more bed drill. It's most of the time or my ton or more oil no crowd and they sold it to other people long time. They forward sales it long time ago. It's difficult to compel them. However, in situations like the emergency situations, say they're sure a bank can approach them. Unfortunately for us, no toll is not working at full capacity on start at refinery kaka. They move your private company we have sent you oil. Unfortunately for sent you also refine Ghana. It's answer the Ghana unyana do. As I said, most of the things have already been forward sold to other people outside. And and also another problem. The good say there's a Dangote refinery Nigeria, and Nigeria is also an oil producing country. Auto fango and a refined product if in Nigeria. Now auto if Dubai, the distance from Nigeria to Dubai, you make some margins be on the freight charges. It's not that the distance is short. The international price, whether you sell it in Nigeria or in UAE, is the same standard. However, you can get some savings through the freight cost, which is shorter from Nigeria to Ghana. And to tell the empire, I mean, I'm happy it has started some operations. However, store can only be important when they have raw crude to process. And when you raw crude now, I'm a processor. Toll might not be as efficient as it is.
Honorable, ha Ghana ha and Nigeria. And Fapa no munya raw crude no kase.
Oh, Nigeria is a big oil country. Ghana knew Nigeria cry. Nigeria has been in the business for a very long time. We discover oil way before Ghana. You discover oil. In fact, Ghana, you discover oil in commercial quantities, just 2010. President Kufuor discovered oil, which was in 2006, 2007. With the politics, I remember the time You remember that they don't believe say we strike oil, but we strike oil. They call it. I've now struck it in commercial quantities. What strike here, they are watching. It takes another process years to do the production. And from 2007, you strike oil. No, it took us all the way to 2010, 2011, and sana yet me who's a crude ne piaba. The commercial quantities here. It's in Nigeria. Ye me omo crowd there.
Nientia ama mbisa sana say ye quantities of a year raw crude no. No, so to say the Nigeria for the ya. Then it means to refinery capacity no. To me handle yen so your quantity of your capacity of a year raw crude no ama to me survey and any possible.
Telling you say yen oil no na gan phone kwade. We are doing so partnership with oil producing companies almost taking risk to drill. Then find say bagana no. Ono ko international market akwaje 2 billion say oba be drill it oba be take a risk. The risk is that ko form na so enya oyo na waboneka na emum say nsaka bia aban wo ne chefa, but a bulk of it also goes to them. Esan so no ko bo obosia ne fia bruche ni ntino waka kire lenders ne say nsaka oil na meton ama papa ways I can get your money, so they forward sell most of the things. In any case, Paul no kasa kwa no a bar into operations no kwa enu even 1 year. I don't Jubilee partners now started so more drilling from 2010. They cannot be waiting for talk. They already have to get buyers from outside. Into no one say or more crude no be to other refineries. It's good said now we have our own refinery. Now we can go back and start to see where we can convince them to do more of local refining. But they will sell it at the international price. The only thing that will make it a little bit cheaper for you is say Krefi, Dubai, and I say Holland, and I say any of the Saudi Arabia. Now we'll talk one the distance, no, it's the freight charges, no, it's way better than so free outside.
I don't be that say Wajibren and Yedin come. Now that be now over around.
I can't pinpoint a day, but the sure that the best time will be parliament and rise here. And I think that we have about 2 or 3 weeks to rise. Na fe ya befi na yabedingo.
Obefia che. Why? Yeah, that's so. All right. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye bye. Honorable Collins, Adoma Kumensa, Mrashe Bedwani, Ewa Dwabrem North. Now, or deputy ranking member of Parliament's Energy Committee. And I say, Ndin Command Prof.
Dr. Cash.
And what cover?
Yeah.
Now, I'm prompt to say,
Yamiadum, what's way?
Boy, they are doomed to answer here. I believe, sir, what team come on? Trump created the maintenance. When I'm putting your man, I'm saving your business. Also, won't tell you.
And Tokoyana.
Sending in our account of you.
No, so no be business.
Say Iran phone up a China for oil. Our mom for and be breeze.
Yeah.
And on says a price or the mom. So no some person or the Bema or the Bema China now as a China person overpower on the idea. To Ben when you be bree. And I'm say Sab or my Iran Nankas and Yamia Chomade.
Yeah.
Yamia Chomade. Only said they have the largest quantity of a year uranium war.
Yeah.
But because of the ballistics are but much serious in
so best say no near some.
Senator Trump is one
say Yabema Eviase Bemano Quine. Ama me team baby dimmy pano. Oh, to me, I was when you two best say na best say me. And no say the problem no.
SMP. But how was the weekend anyway?
Oh, by the grace of God, Dr. Cass, and you're bad.
Na bibia okay.
Now so
Dominti bibi na bibia okay. Bibia okay. Me on say onu abema alande. Onu abema alande. Alaji Ishak wa ha.
That's right.
Ishak.
That's right.
Kashi. Yeah.
Lola kofom. Yeah.
I said dola kofom.
And do what tall.
All right. Memo kwaba.
Yo bro.
E pa chana mpom ti say.
Kakra na nso e.
Adomnity yanso ye ho ye pa.
Good.
Na so say Ramadan no mugum. Mugu so so far so good.
Yeah, pim koye nim.
Bibia boko there.
18th na ye third me boa.
Yeah, and 15 days.
And third and second.
And second.
So na just say ye kwa no.
See, obviously, I can't be 15 days. But like it's always has been.
Yeah, pie much now.
It always has been, you know. Every on the 18th, every 19th, every 17th.
So we use lunar calendar, no dia. You must have no afibiasi. But Pakistan, no.
Ebe 18th.
And ebe
wow.
Either 17th or 18th.
It is say we say no. Na ofre onua muslimini na wa congratulate na then na yesa woka
baraka de sallah
sadia Canada
na so we can idil happy idil fitr.
Okay, ti baraka de sallah na zejezeng
is blessings from the sallah. The sallah is the festivity.
And one baraka de sallah. No, Islamic.
Always the blessings. You know the hausa.
Hausa barika de sanla.
I don't know hausa.
All right.
Now, our friend is saying, happy Eid. And so the Eid is the celebration.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
that's it.
So that
Prof.
Dr. Cash.
I am Bravo. Fallout from the sauna.
Okay.
So utie kakra de
me tie pa
obi kan na say me enra me say obi biza question me say obi za pa na me man say utie including all typographical mistakes.
Hey, only the ultimate UN cry na ni page ira. What one say maybe a page ira you UN.
And so no mistake.
And na fe o chinchine pe no hu.
Prof.
Yeah,
Mami deal.
Yo, me that's it. Dr. Cash. Medo was ni akwanya odi amame. Mechiao akwansro nkoso. Machia wati.
But very good. Yeah, just before we call a yes son and so a brief on a year entokwa koso
you.
Yeah.
Dr. Cash, entokwa ya dia obi ampe. If you say entokwa comes at a cost. But
yeah, Konya Samboka.
Very good. Oto etioba kubia eyesika ena efri wonsa. Eye nipa nkwa ena efri wono monsa. Enti abri bia no de obia hwehwe eni asomdwe. But Dr. Cash, the ewiase kro, the history echre no. Me obia Nigeria for eye Christians ya enkrofo bi kototuo ekun wonum medwene asem no ho besina eye me yapa se obi akoni nyame ho okosere di obedie ebi kopa wo ebi anyem omo kopa blessings over their children na in the name of whatever obi say oya to training watwituo edi agu won so ekun won nti me kano edi afa the protection of the innocent.
Okay.
Any enkrofobia shabe enubone Mexico papai enubone hun sensem any one ma sponsor terrorism. So why you see obi de aeroplane akogura America edan kesiem 9/11 wakum nipa se wo ho abra unim se Donald Trump ono ne wo biggest enemy enti se nka wo pe no no wakuno dia nka White House wo ho nka dia akobom no hu se wakun enemy nefri ho na civilian a ono tene ba bia oni oni ntokwa me ti he me Christian Dr. Ishaki Muslim eso ye very fine minini ni ntokwa nti wo baabi na se wo ntokwa eku a nanka nipa na ne no wo ntokwa no irrespective of baby a ufiri no Dr. Cass na ye justice say enka ma utuo so no nipa na ane ne won to kwa no surudu na wakoyi na firi wiase na me ne Ishak yatena ye baby adwene ya ho enti mehwe se de wiase kro mehwe world peace ya mitimi hunu se enkrofo bi wo ho a enisi ye ma won kwan ema okratuo Dr. Cass me ne uti asisi ano se wa register tu a enye me hu se tu hye wo ho na me ne unam ana but enipa ya no tu no for trutrasem kuratu a obi abedwane enti de ekoso wo Middle East no me de the only fact ya mempe religion de obia wo no kwan a ene esomo ogidie broni friend object of worship mitia no eto de bia mi wia me ka Jesus yasemansa masori de mi believe no obi so gunsa de onu so believe no obi so obe friend kremu de onu so believe no freedom of religion de me supporto na me obi aso ni problem ko heaven na ye ka no se wo ho se ni ho gisi enyina ya wu ene ebe hunu se e ya ampa na nya ampa ba ye wo he de aka nyina ye matter of gidie ne se obi bono brate ne baabi na Dr. Cass wo ye tua kese wo ye misasa kese nda ye tete se wo sponsor terrorist group ISIS edom ni adede e wo se unya oteafo so uyi nti nano enra mehwe video bi na Iran fo na sebi omu president yakunu ono wono matam flags bose say hey what is going on just obekom no suppression of freedom obekom no tyranny obekom no oppression enti omu sufra America force America mekomo no enye ne na de ya na wo mu nie se ekoba se obi beko wo a Dr. Cass sa semwe muma ye ne etiefo nyina mfanya adesua Dr. Cass ufia abeifo so ni da achi ayenyew oba entokwakuma eye politics ya so ni ajapade a meto bombo na metimi asesa untokwa na me ne wo beko no enye interesting inti owo no to one ma initiate attack no Dr. Cass wo interest in say meni ukoria edie na menya dia kotua bombo na mtoto ye neka se wonye kura meni uko a menya bibia fa meni wonko ewiase bebia history ni emfie nananom enya example intim jakari versus Ashanti edie pa na wa Asantefo wa ementim jakari eba ha se yemfa ye gold mre no mini anye gold intina ye nananom Asantefo had to protect their land and the minerals in the land meba intim jakari di ye so say until one day ye tusa near day ye ho anamboa the same university enti on the whole no media make say area say sometimes we need violence to call for peace
okay
sometimes say benya everlasting peace ya just entokwasi enti obi mpe se ntokwa mra ba entokwa edi eternal asomdwe ana long term asomdwe beba no esia ade bi wo ho a na enyame na anseseye na emum ye mo mpa ye se entokwa omu kuni di omu ye nyina omu nwie ntem me kra me de enka wokọ war mu definition na Dr. Cass enka war yi eni se edi 1 week ketwa because war no the commander in chief versus another commander in chief why be capture on war na end so na nka war mi minim no
say Iran supreme leader cry
ono na making
so that form
very good and na 8 year commanders 8 year kan no ono so that form what I say and America for soldiers so miensa ena many injured but me beba wa fidie so no na me tie Donald Trump say we release after Dubai bombing we release 8 ships ena we release 18 bombers into between eneni china no bibia betimi asi na oma America for assurance say deaths na all can sorry e de kire abusuo makore omu servicemen they should be ready for more because the edro no oma peja oma let no call the 4th level because Iran anopay BBC announced say also will be releasing the highest ballistic missile a nuclear weapon. Ena America so adano ho so nti ono so de na alert nyina akọ the fourth no
say ono Trump na hu say Iran okaso oboaboa no ho abese wiase obetumi aye enti na ono so bomb ne site no
oh ne se eno ne ntokwa no Dr. Cass kwan o mo fa so a o mo say missiles bia na enika Dr. Cass se me ne wo ku a eho business him anope kra awia me ne wodi nkomo yi bi to ho mame ma why will somebody poach Dr. Cass emfa o say oye adwuma wo tech why will I set up a station na matam sikapudua bre Dr. Cass say me hian bra me fidie
bra be adwuma mame
say a competition me boa the effect of the year on you ne say the effect of the year on Dr. Cass in the crew ne say say minya yi ni free Otec me dum Otec power if say Dr. Cass is one of the greatest asset a human capital asset of Otec eya ne ye kan say bi say obi wo ho a o free me ntosiri no sa kasa no eye dwe kasaka obi wo ho ani sunsum odi program no eno na running station no o free ma sunsum na free enti competitor o ye strong no obe target baby a asset ye dey ewo so unya manu hunu se wo ballistic missiles de be bia no wo nkrofo bia ne wo motie no what the spice ebe ba be check you ehunu se ha na oda ha na wa ammunition sigu ha na utuo we she ha na ballistic missile she ha na bombugu into o madrone no so a o de target baby a sa wo missile na wo se wo beto no ewo bra se sa wo tumi no free ho a sasa
dia kan se Ghana yenso ye be boaboa yen ho for any external shock
shocks ne dey
in terms of the fuel
fuel ne dey ebe kosoro cedi no so ebe double around
obeye ye ne ho bibi kakran
ebe to exchange rate no be dane no ho around 12 to 13.5 in the yes
see I must start today but
say my calculating na no
12
to 13.5
to 13.5
in the next quarter
yate
enti Dr. Cass
ye can once omo amini omo interview na mi bisa for how long can we be able to sustain shock beer ebeba
that is
then you see anyway but then also me can so we can only myself see me do
okay
between am say hey said na o ka say ebia ne say o ka say in the next quarter no we are likely to experience the 12 to 13.5 me in fact weekend I took time to I read a lot
okay
I spent time reading for about 5 hours
very good
we can I'm say hey and I'm kind of saying Monday shark beba I say shark season no maybe I know to mean kasa din because unim you see I am looking at it ABS pain even this one is huge and dangerous than COVID how were we able kwame ye fast so ejina ye nan so after the COVID we so eba be hit one way or the other so next quarter said they can if really the projection will come true now you be 12 to 13.5 buy a chair,
okay.
How are we coming back?
Okay.
How are we going to be able to recover the economy?
Yeah.
How are we going to be able to recover the loss of the city?
Yeah.
Very
good.
You see, a whole lot of things.
Yeah. So you are looking...
Ishak, I hope you are getting me.
Yeah. so you are delving into how you are delving into how the city got to be stabilized, how the city got to be strengthened to put up a good fight against the other currencies.
So also in Tokwa
I may say
Tokwa ba masidi no ehun ayedin meaning we had yedisika bi ahye na say sika na yedi shame no ono so akwa ate akoda because bibi epusu no ma dollar na 12.13.5 ye better ni asan ba ye.
We have strong immunity because of now your reserves compared to previous reserves. Okay.
All right.
The strong immunity ni say COVID ne bae no shock bia no fa ne say yade because medical can say economy is sick ya symptoms no your friend indicators.
Okay.
What I say fa ne say yade COVID ne bae no mo kai pa Ministry of Health ma obi ati ase say eye onoma ewo underlying ailments ni wupa. Okay. Enti se shock ba obi owo reserve no or stand it. That is why we say economy is resilient. Obi owo reserves. Enti obi a salary workers, for instance, what me a save up to now about, let's say, 30% of the annual income for the next 10 years. Shock ba the rate here be bonahwe ho no e different from obi a ne salary no.
All right.
Akoye bread and butter. What I say?
I get you.
Until now, no, with the reserves Ghana has built, with the good whatever we are having, shocks no beba, but internally no. Say when you are Ghana and Kobo Bosia, you get it?
Yeah.
Until when you are Ghana and Kobo Bosia, what in your tria naka up to 46%.
Internal.
Very good.
That's what you want to say.
Yes. Wrong. Right. It Obebobo Siankra na oboro on the local market. On external market.
Yeah. Mami quotation.
So financing your bad is oh kakran. No ba na ba tutu trick musa. Obe mo qualify at here no.
Oh there is also young Kobo. Now you have Bobby.
Oh but it is African Development Bank. IMF.
Yeah.
World Bank. About what you say. I from say multilateral debt sources no there. Ohini yen can kese because omo de eden 10 bia no ye gibi. But what you say? Engineers ye na typical commercial debt to say Eurobond no any of friend is saying Dr. Cash any bilateral to see any Japan, USA, China, no mundiana who's a typical commercial transactions. But it cannot be zero from African Development Bank. It cannot be zero from World Bank, and it cannot be zero from IMF. But what you say? So let us understand that borrowing is still going on. What you say? But in terms of commercial, no, and even external crime because
oh, but don't say external, no.
Oh,
it's like you're saying. It's not largely felt.
Exactly.
But internal,
qualifying with internal. No? I'm also adding say external no crime any zero.
Yeah, sure. If when they
what you say? Yeah, exactly. Because IMF crisis any releases ever. This is not borrowing. Exactly. So so borrowing is going on. Just that we need to make a distinction.
Sure.
Whether I say if you and I have one and so a multilateral and I say a bilateral and I say Eurobond. These are the things that we need to talk about. But borrowing is going on. It cannot be zero. Under no circumstance that we should expect say a zero. Dr. Cash, did kind Asante Kotokohini Utumfo said to Abipio. Education Minister Ura Herena Idrusu and the first female vice president of the Republic of Ghana, Professor Jenana Opoku-Agyeman. Edward Mwendi Bechere Kumasi Technical University, Yemfie Diaswa Yedie, 27th and 28th. Alumni homecoming and a grand deba. Hobe Jipa. Say, a queer see, what your main fire, ye who say, Kang as you see, ye has your landy your first car. Ye be launch and check. And see, mechanical engineering department. I mean, who you was excited.
Who will be so engine them?
Them. Say, some we are more challenging. You keep challenging technical universities.
And you keep challenging.
You keep challenging TVET institutions. You keep challenging our friends saying technical education. So once you keep challenging us, we will also try and stretch our imaginations to deliver. We have always been number one technical university in the country. Sure. There has never been occasional technical university be a triad. So what I say. We are living up to the expectation. 27, 28.
Okay.
Dr. Cash. Mamin commenti kakra wo mina namponsa en komono bese mienu pebi na fei me family en toaso
me pacho
for a triatitu a triatiku a womo Nigeria namponsa womo target Christians nko Boko Haram and the crew money say Dr. Cash more Muslims mokumo omo a Muslimi for a chain omo ye Christopher. And it's important say ye didn't come on yen ko yen say sa atwa tukuro no omo de omo target omo nyamsum ko baako ena omo di edi omo bone omo target obia omo nhwe osoma nko again na ne nkomo no yakoye to say as a US-Israel war with Iran so no a religion. It has never been religion, whether it was Kuwait, Iraq or Iran, whether it's the whole war at the Gulf, the east, part of the world. Israel ne Muslimi for no nyina no mo ntokwa no enye religion enye nyamsom ntokwa enye osum ntokwa eda se be ya sase ti se Israel and Palestine anase woman Iran for no eye sikasem
adia koso sisi
eye sikasem
a business. Because on said na me chemu Elias is kasem a business.
Obi pe kwan aton na kodie. So obi pe kwan aton na kodie. Ena odie no tunjen wa akra so odito so na namponza so odito so. Obi na wonim say Iraq war emra o mu hwie US for your PowerPoint no ye ya. Mfa so omunya in terms of sikasam na be brutu. They care less about the way and the otiasie. Ye chana na said ye nenia paya na the tuning sabako. And some of the consequences of the extreme form of capitalism and no. Afei, Dr. Cash, she say crude price buy Bobby Drew 60.
This is what by chance I saw on Trump's speech.
I've just been informed that we have destroyed and sunk 9 Iranian naval ships, some of them relatively large and important. We are going after the rest. They will soon be floating at the bottom of the sea. Also, in a different attack, we largely destroyed their naval headquarters. Other than that, their navy is doing very well. President Donald J. Trump. Pacho, what you say? When him say, man play na.
All right, okay.
Kamala Harris I want a Trump a call, you know. He's also cautioning the United States. Okay, I'm saying, Massa, Muntu na money. If you say a young crofo chronum, and in crofo irenum, and kwana e kwaku. Ama more ton more true. More ton more fango. More tom say tam. Bema.
When you finish, you come and preach to us.
Name we English
human right. Human right.
Name we English abridge. And British Prime Minister Tony Blair.
Yeah.
Edin who ekobo George Bush. Emma British soldiers be ekokoku ye e was Iraq war. Ohini, the next election, thankfully, na me wo. Said the amount for si Banitia Labour Party. No? Oh, yes. Because one said Tony Blair at a point had to come and apologize. Said one misleading the British people and the British troops. Now, the fourth strongest economy in the world, I have here a shaky. Pacho what you say?
Yeah.
Entino, yeah, and I'm ponsa, you didn't come on. Mr. See, you have a voice. Entino, udin komona na obomodia na wa expanding no. Na nkwa yese atan bia e koso no eye Muslimi for encro to transphobia na omo akokoye. I mean, even Twin Towers ikra na e could destroy. Latest information near my mom for revealing in our crime say those people could not even be Arabs. They could be more Jews than even Arabs. If you say I didn't be any penny, a big cross it Twin Towers and yet a near boom need to be man and manesa and not your head that wire form explosives across our form. There's been a lot of revelations. Dr. Cash, if you ask say no, people you any pe bi ne control we ase o.
Sure.
Any pe bi ne control we ase. Na mom me di twato ewo saa war no ho commentary no. Die besi bia. NDC. Yura Muhammad. Yura to force. Ene enso sika no en tokwa no samano ni sika no ha se epija ni mu omunti ase se omo cocoa price ya ekuafo o ka se obema omo 3600 abra wa baban mu a wonim se cocoa ebo no ekosoro etimba fom etimi gina wonim se obetoka wonim se ya to cocoa a yaji hu sika esese ye kokko supply the protocol sem even rollovers no wo bebe tu ni nyina ana we increase adodan kwa kufu ado price no every 3100 initially what they call 3250 na actually who say oh see the cocoa board ho de ye talkers dem and ye person yes sponsor a Ghana Premier League, ye person ye didn't for call World Cup, ye ko renovate, ye ko renovate offensing the order Ejumekuna no CEO no nifi ye ko renovate no Shapem what you say. Na fi ye all day red the good cocoa so 8 billion cedis ye tua Canada and it's anyama nyina no ye bia na ni nim and yeti ko peja cocoa bono mu every 3220 omodi buy initial and edico over 3600 ni nyina no omunim hwan na enim sɛ koko boɔ ɛkɔsoro ba fam egyina ne nyinaa no ɔmo nim yɛyɛ ka ne sɛ sɛ mo sɛ mo atua koko deɛ mo atɔ no bia farmers ne bi se ɔmo de ɔmo nsa nka ɔmo sika nti sika no mo mpegyam na mo mfa bi nka mmra na ɔmo nsa na mmom no saa 2,500 na mo de ama ɔmo no deɛ yɛdeɛ si yɛtaa wɔ mo akyia ne yɛtaa wɔ mo akyia so ɔmo ne aban no mfa mfe so a fi sɛ Akufo-Addo mu aban no yie na Akufo-Addo yɛ Nebuchadnezzar na Akufo-Addo etimi epagya koko boɔ no mu from 470 or 475 Ghana cedi per bag na Nebuchadnezzar the economy wa manage ni ye e de ko 3,100 dia wo economy gina so wa ayi o dollar no abafom wa chese ato or force any governor Addison omo force de untimi nkofa 2,300 en fama koko kuyani pia e wo man
2,587
me you de yenye flat rate mpo eno kra beboa e man me kwa me brobe me ne mama nyuko ye ne onya adwene da
me da se koima
dok
ma kwa
ya nua dok
le patron na bom design
o twede ampa da roma
se wi aboko de tenam te on kache
na nse na my hot kakra
oh okay all right
so what you say
okay
why hurry up dok na minim
said the ofri de hoboko
oh twede ampa da roma minim ara koko na menu yapanyi Kwame Brube discuss ya na say
Iran war no asem na yeka
ba mi koko ne ye na me de mete
asend odi twato ba koko ni issue cry be ba so don't worry
ene
yanko Iran issue no so
me de me hwe nsema menu am mpanyifo akeka na I think say I have nothing so much useful to add.
Maybe I have something at stake.
What is it?
Very good. me what I have at stake in say me share pressure eyo mo ntoko ande bebre yen. Nyame adom otie interviews am I so far na at least you be kakra de be kuchi. Mene Collins Adomako edi nkomo no kire honorable Efija Kwabre no kire at least NPA for my assurance for the past I say for 7 weeks a day animu no we have 4 your reserves kakra why you to me at the adan but that maybe said what happens after the 7 weeks se vessels now wonum ede vessels na de fang on ba no e say on say be an bomb yo it is a vessels no e find different route nom de ba ye be den am fam ma ye be den that is where it brings in the question of about of a Temoyo refinery then na Temafo no to cushion us ye kakra wa ye wo a whole lot ye din komo bebre
yeah
and then looking at how we can reset amana kosa de na etia na Ghana for honto because obviously enim say at the increment beba
definitely
the anti ye bom pa ye say ntokwa no to betwa na tutwa ye be den na ya reset and then am aban mo ye
doc be das mechia atiefo ane ahwefo mo he
sure
these issues of war are globally say ekoba say ntokwa esi especially war amaya resources are edi mu bi to say oil every oba o the oil ye commodity a ewiase ba bia use fan won ye use ewiase ba bia
yeah
and therefore say ekoba say bia ya Safang wono if I think over area now I think it captures about 20% of world market supply of crude. So if Sakobazen Tokwane persists here, definitely 20% is too significantly is a huge number coming from one source. And he said the Crawford no madin come even though I didn't follow. Said probably Oma Kano. Eyadea ebenya nsunsanso ewe yeso but I believe say as a minor even though you're so much independent when it comes to say be a production of oil crude ewo on my friends across the globe yen crude oil produce I mean do say you produce now say ohwe enema ekoso across the globe. What is important is that it must teach us a lesson.
Okay.
And I think it's Edmund Combat and is it tall? Yeah. I think that he has set the pace. Now this also gives us a lot of lessons. Some of which and they say and now you see I started crude production. Yeah, refining your crude. Tomorrow refinery. Now what percentage do was say where local consumption? I do was say no say it me produce and I do say it me refining. So the air saying and say the minu apanyi kwa mrobe mu ba ya mfie nwotwe ebra na kwa me wada akwo ho wo adwuma oye wo boss adwuma oye wo tall na tall ya do leveler no was you start production minu akwa me mrobe mu ba ya na ba omia mu di animu ano omo so mu manage economy oil hwan the energy sector they could not refine even your friends fried or bottle back oil. They couldn't refine. So ya abampapa ba ye refine netema ye refine one man no more hwa no munya friends adwuma nya na etua wonka no ene omanya adwuma ye. So this should tell us say aban no manani ko na se bia crude no se ye be refining more any ade ye be increase your capacity yet me refining more na ko ba say emra no ese ye de ani kwa akoto enkrofo bi so at the international scene as these global pressures ne ba na ama oman Ghana ye ho akokyere and me there me gidi ye say giving ade a man eye wo hwe all the economic indicators ye buy the energy sector who say economy minua brobekas also it appears as there your immunity against the global pressures about oil the same way about say ntokwa ba oil supply be affect no be ma e be global oil prices across ro ni ade no we have never said it anywhere say covid covid affect the globe. We have never said it. And we also not saying say COVID affect Ghana. But what we are saying is say economy we build the economy na say economy ni good economy ni papa. The bema ye hu say economy no papa any day. And they say wo enhye papa wo de ato say if you have built a very strong economy say global pressures ne ba it does not affect your economy so much. You are talking about inflation. You blamed every defect of MPP government on COVID, Russia, COVID, any friends, Ukraine, war. But the point must be is you're sub-Saharan Africa, you're West Africa, I say. Togo, inflation rate, Burkina Faso, any Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria, any other. One moment no, economy. In terms of inflation and other factors, they were doing better. And it's also the economy no stronger. Friends say COVID by see so more underlying factors. And kumo more. Some economy ni tie. Say yare ba na say wo yare nkitin bi show ho a yare kase bi ba na kuntam. By ye wo immune system na strong no. Yare bi ba na say enya strong and a strong crana because we are building a very strong immunity into no say yare into me enunti MPP ebra no mo so no they made sure say omo build HIV/AIDS infested economy and because of say obi wo HIV/AIDS say the immune system wo form yare nkitin bi won ho one hwan papune ayi your friends yare nkitin won ho ntin enunti na ma COVID bae any Russia Ukraine war bae no e affect you so much and me there we are not saying say entokwa no persist e affect it will affect us but the hope ajo mama dia ban say we have built a very strong resilient economy unlike the fragile economy you left for us. What is your name? Build the economy no. And even if say you benya fallout effects krana Dr. Cash because of the immunity I am building no and you so much friends say effect so much said the way more at the end of the year said it appeared that they blamed everything on me cocoa board and some of I think say we come to cocoa board proper.
All right.
Said cocoa board misgovernance near my bonnie and we cocoa board. We'll get to cocoa board and we are going to expose all those things. And Dr. Cass, we believe say we have built a very strong economy. Now this global pressure meaning is a benya effect kase we so.
Meda Siminia, Donima Steel Complex Limited na me come for ma wono. E ba na dansi ho nyoma. Bomodin na kai se Donima Steel Complex Limited wo ma. Nchance de board dan so type bia opebia na obenya na ndado so carpenter for use mo wo no ho tom. Aye tropical nails AK Carpenter's Choice. Papa ne bi ewo ho. Binding wire ne iron rods na obenya. Na ushia Boss Product Limited a Shannon so say aye Donima sister company no. Omna omo ye Boss toilet tissues and so mo extra soft and extra strong, very hygienic at the mama no. So na ne man so for full afo. So tunu watua na otua na watu ni nyina kwa tutumika. Na head office no e was Wife Junction. Asafo Junction Ghana Revenue Authority Oduta Maliswa Kanvili wonu making David Junction no and ankran so kantan to ben GCB Bank Tachiman we chikwan skantan na ne yadomwa chief in still ye wo ho na bomadi afred Donima Steel Complex Limited was 0244 126625 0244 126625 and 0540 101555 0540 101555 Donima dini aboa Yabekasi home of tropical products. Yanko Vema Plus Limited, Vema Plus. Ako find no papa party abedwa so. Ebini Prostavad capsules eboa mema wa ojunso sem enko yie ojunso wie crust na ojezo wanimra ho so no na se ase ho nyina se ne ade no a ojunso ani mu apamienu bomodin onya Prostavad capsules ni bia ebeboa bebi bi etu odoton eduru bia kase ope Vema Plus for Prostavad capsules ni bi onya bi ebeboa o from pa ncha no wasi nkwaba no wo fom ne ade a ba kontumi komienu ba kono kokra no asem bomode na pe H-drive capsules nanom na little capsules no nso no ebi o tesen carbon gina wonum obi anka nkyere kra wa ankasa hu ebia yenkohwemu no na ekuro bi na to minimu ana maman bi na aburu so ni paduani mu eba ne so no a yensempi bomode ama onsanka little capsules onya little capsules ni bia be kama dinat capsules so ma enanum okonfichire na nyoma nkohie mfa mawa bomode ama onsanka dinat capsules ni bi na ebeboa okonfichire na nansa na atwa ani tumi ade no emwao bomode a dinat capsules onya bi ebeboa na Vema Plus Limited nroi obenye bi of Frediments Danny Herba Colinac Misty Herba any Apidank and also do any all leading pharmacy any herbal shops e bi ho opedudu atu so Vema Plus Limited it was 0244 370702 0244 370702 now what to me akwa to be ewo yanko Osbel Blocks Factory Osbel Akache e honkwa na blocks papa ewo into your contractor and also oye foreman Osbel Akache and mekanfo adiama wo mekanfo high quality blocks number free say or the quarry dust any stones nature blocks bia opebia wenye bi ewo ho any pavers a openyina no ubenye bi ewo Osbel se utobi dia kokumase ni potemu a odebekwa kujao free wonye ohwetutumika for any check kase otra kase bridge no a one masalachi ndi animhwe friend 0244377612 0244377612 and 0244 043805 0244043805 Osbel Santon Kai anti upekai atoa say Honda na Toyota cars papa furniture Osbel Motors Osbel Honda cars any Toyota cars na Honda cars na obi to Civic Accord CRV Integra HIV or some Breeze ban Toyota no so Toyota Venza latest model a hybrid or Breeze for electric charger cars or Frontlander Wildlander Highlander latest model or Tundra latest model after some Land Cruiser or Jeep now tutumika furniture da kodwom on this one dan kese no edi enimhwe for Osbel Motors 0244 377612 0244 377612 na bomodiana na se unam kromu a otese ya pai Jerinas herbal nro no onye bia ebebo nipadua no papa etidi na etete wo efiri sa abere ko tese nipadua na esa na wode kakra eye no fe ni ade na mepacho ma onsaka Jerinas herbal mishani bi onu ma betu etiri na ase ama ho ato ebe check nipadua ntini ye pai kase eye for general well-being bomodena na be ma se de usisi ya no akwa ye nti ano aye din nti ama nsem kofom ebe na se no Jerinas Vico Misa no ena be ye wonders no ade ama Jerinas Vico mixture bomodin a osisi ya ono noma ebe free ho o mensam so be pagya kama na ne nyina akyi na o so mo gyade afurusane woni padua ne mu nti free titi kosi unase no Jerinas garlic mixture no ena be sa wonders no wo hia perfect blood circulation nti onya Jerinas garlic mixture ne bia be kama e de amani padua no bi de be boa ebe isra de tama woni padua ne mu ni ade a ebe ma wonti mu ada ho e ma mo gya atumi ade afurusane se de be ni padua no so awodin ebe gyinam kama na omo nwe wo benya bi e kolina keba giga heba Freddy Ments, Misty Herba, Danny Herba, Apidang Pharmacy, main distributor no, Amayeb Herba Shop. Amayeb and so Ewa Boabu Station. From Amayeb, Ewa 0538-484411. 0538-484411. Ope Jerinas Herba, let's check on when it's there. Brema UGC, Omo Ben DVA, so you know, and I bet your friend was 0241-814677. 0241-814677. Oba Otec FM Haswa, Ubenya Jerinas in Ronu Ebiato. Oba so engineer Chas, engineer Otonuru. Ono kwa na obehia ha na wanya Jerinas product no ebi e won ho. Ghana's biggest online shop eno ane Abapamo. Na se be yone wonum kita ode ne be wie payunti. Me pachofo ani che Play Store na se App Store no so. Ana obetua Dwabrem e wo www.abapamo.com. E simple. Dwabrem ho ne kodidwa e ho na unsa beka Abapamo app no. Oni wonum endidwa e wo app no so. Oni omdidwa na otua wie e wo app no so a. Ombe deliver dia ma ododo. Na bia o team nken. O pese obo anan call so. Me pachofo ani che for 3 miles. Omane Sakasaka Park no di animche. Say electronics bia na ope ana say appliances a ope dia mepacha. Furniture eye Abapa Mall, Abapa Shopping Mall. Do any chewa. Bia kwaso ho kama. Ifidie bia ye dia nyima hodin fam yisu no opiem ni asaso. Any jade nyina no. Ne nyina bi ewa Abapa Mall. Oso peso twa ne kakranka kro besom. Opeso twa na amunum hanso a obesom. Na osan free delivery. Watua ka wie no. Or the bebra within 24 hours. Baby a wo bia no. Obe make sure say onsa ebeka. Na ne nyina chire no so kai say se dwumadi abi ti say yes una so ifro anase crusade ni ade a me pa chew Hepa Plus Live Band e wo homa onsa eka Hepa Plus Live Band adugro no ebe kama from near Abapamo 0593 386133 0593 386133 and 0593 391 848 yenti adofo adwenkyere tiawa na yento aso
tun da catch midin di Mr. DY asam ga free anka no kwasem ni aban ontua kokofo no eko wo eko kokofo no ha omo ti aban first ka bia ma enti mu hwan na eka no kro 2026 eso na no a president ka kae no wo ka bibia ni ye lati bo na eko soro na 2028 ebe kire NDC for say to akrekura ye jemako bye bye
kasi mo aju oburu oyibo bo atini na no ye ka say Russian Ukraine war e won sunsanso Ghana economy ni pa bi da bi nya no kre ya no mo na mo ye da powerful mo ya ko hifo en na ye mpese wo be ka say Israel US ni Iran war no e wo impact bia oyibo bo atini be
kashi acho good afternoon acho FM Thomas kashi me pacho ye wo mass ye dibisu ko bebe na otumi nseni ye da sumu denden de sramo mon kabi mai wa sramo mass adwuna se dibisu wadawroma
Dr. Cash, good afternoon. Seeing me free come Dr. Cash, me say NDC for ye do yao. Oma digana for me ama wapa. Inti ye kodi ni. Dr. Cash 2024 ye be to aba pan krofo we dey chow manu mo ba magana ni ma aye fofo magana phone na ye want to say let be kwa ni ntimi ntua no. Hey Dr. Mahmoud ba wo me ani MPP afa mo papa 2028 ye be to aba ni boom e dey ama mo because NDC for and throw the propaganda no be ye say let be ye ntimi ntua me say mita na chen Usain Bolt o komirika utogu so ahwem
cash afternoon of work akunu cash you say you are just good ya last go between tech what try am piazza hwe papa enyan gola o mo say about mo de free soro ke wi ba mu adi mo nto am before there mo stand before there akoto e form there ko yi ho anwan hwe ye hu mutu o na emfa enya adwuma se na mpa ba mu ya mo yi no mo mfa page ni se mu adwo hwe papa mu adwo ma ho se ti wo be ready be sie cash bye bye
Dr. Cash enyimre me tiawo na mo adwuma pa o ya bu asantema ne Ghana man yes Ghana pay for John Mama to John Mama ato forcing mo fa Israel ne US antukwa no ama ye excuse say German so aditon no oye no bu okosoro yes mo we did the K9 nkadero budget yes mo nkan kra 900 kilometers 1,000 kilometers there. Anything can say that affects Ghana for. Yes, some papa NDC for. Mona Muka say Ukraine and Russia war no. ɛyɛ far than Ghana. And to raise ɛyɛ far than Ghana. Oh, it's your young one at your dream. Because you'll be your beer. Because that's me so and because that's so.
Dr. Cas me wajo efrem odishie ba nyene so na mawa atwoma kwa ngoma me chama me akwa ditwa ampetia MPP mo organizer atwoma kwa ngoma chama odren kokua pia GFK o ma na edu omoko ye besre o mampanyin mahama na no su na ye obema ye hwe ba bi odene nsem ne nam konkonsa ni dua buru fifiri ne na ho empanyimfo si twa kontupo masafo ayira oda abontene ye mpesa ade beche ade besa ne bete ye say America and Israel and Iran to 20 yebemefu ebu ayeden NDC fo di omunim ye yebesere wo mo yesuni ni ntimi o mo nsankofa na nkamre yesi mfa mo kechiri
Dr. Mechia no take my funny tiff in your money that my name is such much excellence to Dwabrem mama. Dr. Oyera Sam. Nanijia Jo Jam said ye, hey, we are town for near fearful. Say, oh my God, and we know free. Our 8 years ago, and I'm to somewhere to me, may I want to come. Oh, be by and you may ye wrong. Just say, and to quay by ya petro pejaka. Send o money aje. Happy before the gun of mommy and some poor may you. Said the be I ever quam him quanum. Now, Mrs. Satan Sole Bassa is but near Tnafoma. Isala, Western so Rajan Benny Mamma Maboon, a bequay. Konyanko pon na esran na Ghana ya ye ni bie dross se omo didi bro omo fusu ya ye suo no ye ne do nyanko pon be hu ye mobo ama omen ayeye.
Good afternoon, Dr. Cash. Me chon wa Jafonia, me kasa fra swase from Osisa ya walias tete na waba ope me chama me antidora a owanso. Dr. Cash, in fact, Ghana Fiasa the independent 1957 na Ghana was 69 years. If you who Ghana brapa bia Ghana timi abo ye pay for yes ra omo. Isi anu ni mo ayede. Ene e kwa kaso e be kasa NDC for na sisi omo abem. Ene omo say ya $2. Yes ra omo. Ubaba say ya ti anwa fa to mo so. Enso ene no ba kroma ni mabo den yes ra omo. Na kokos for no omo ntri obuka.
Dr. Cash, wow, taxi driver DJ as later dam do draw face kokote. Ya besre ye nuanu ma NDC for. Koko asamba ya ye ho kire yen. O mai mo ya din bibia o se abampapa ba ya $2 so ya te mo so. Ya ti bibia so ne sene entokwa sini ya tutu petrol mo so a. E de na mo be ka. Mo hu makasa no ne bre bia na do penso bi si ye no. O mo se nya na am ya ho kire yen. Na Ghana fo ya me ni na ho. Na MPP aban ne boa Ghana. Dr. Medewase.
Dr. Cash. Crespo and Mekasa Efrifufu Cash. Is a light na 7 na kwe bibi o yesre. Oma yenhunu ni entia ama na basa na se timetable no mejesha ama ya meje di se no mo mbeboa. If they say light mudum ni sa they say Mekasa mudum no. Eso na edum nhunu fort kro yesre. Oma yenhunu ni eko. Cash mama bai.
Hello, Dr. Cash. Christ Asumbian kan your friend Richard Obimpoku make us free as once enumere de yeda wansi bebre won chechemu amode amaye fa ntokwa esi wa amanfo nkrosu ye ka enyina ne se muslimin for ye chiria ye sire omo so me from dia to omo momodin so me bon paye bebre e di ama ntokwa na Christopher titi Catholics omo ye lentin ye sire se omo so mfa omo ye funu omo dia to ono e mom paye na ewiase nyina ye nya yasumbi ni ensum awrade edamase Otec lead others follow.
Dwabrem. Hey, opanyi. Mashosha wache. Se perfect series books here. Oma me koto obi ma me ma no. O wajajai. Aboa wo mo se wo tumi kenkan kama. Wo kabrofo. Na nkontabu akura de ejajai.
Wonderful. Mese Ghana for GAG perfect series. Atumo no de jai. No de animdifo ene kire wo nwoma bia. Owo crèche, nursery, any KG, books bia bi. And owo science, creative arts, maths, RME, history, coloring, computing, OWAP, nina. Every basic 1, equals basic 6. English, every basic 1, equals junior high school. Ne ban combine so or nina bi. English nom and maths nom me say. Books be anywhere. Perfect series, any B, na GS, any NACA, and so I'm approver into a batter pian koto be maneba.
Hey, and na so we dear, so could be crab to me akoton. How many students who?
Na and no crowd dear. What table one say she almost has a mock exams, terminal exams, and a midterm exams at the master school. A here one more at to phone call put to a station wa and crying down so mine. First up, and your mom by beer, your tonto books beer for 0243 2999 38 and a 0540 755 465. Perfect series.
Your world's future is secured.
Me do fopa. Me pa ocho.
by Grace Hospital won nsɛm kakra bi bisa wo da bɛn paa na wopɛ ɛbrɛ sɛ ɛna deɛ menyare o nanso mekɔ hospital mekɔyɛ check-up mepɛ sɛ mehu sɛ deɛ me nipadua no akwa internal organs no ɛsi yɛ adwuma mepɛ sɛ mehu nahoɔden sɛdeɛ teɛ mebrɛ boɔ me kidney ɛyɛ wo saa cholesterol dodo ɛwɔ me mu me genotype sɛ meyɛ AA meyɛ AS me blood group me full blood count ehia paa sɛ yɛyɛ periodic medical check-up yɛyɛ check-up na no na bibi sie ya yehu ne ntam ye timi ye bibi fa ho by Grace Hospital ɛwɔ lab facility a yɛde ahwehwɛmu ahodoɔ pii yɛhwɛ w'anim sɛ ɔbɛba bɛyɛ ahwehwɛmu sɛ bɛyɛ a wobɛhunu wapɔmuden gyina brɛ oni yɛn kasa wɔ 0244 97 68 05 bio 0244 97 68 05.
Hey, Nako, Nak. Hey, na he fan a man for GP and a trade the aircraft binim so tete fasu. Hey, sickens, don't they? And not clinic a doctor who can come down. Ah, doctor, no, be show yalia, just one who moja kunana. Eh, no crepa. Menia, na, Mishadia, me ye, ah, me kuba beer, a music glaucoma, a music pressure, and meniso. Hey, yama, affidie, let me run their cry.
Ah, and your doctor, Nania, or your screening one cocoon.
Eh, no crepa.
Ah, na say screening a crammy cold. A man, their drug woman is within 10 minutes. A bar now man is soon na a twira.
I'll come in to and yes, and get to a doctor. Say, if anyone, pa, alternate. Hepatitis B and C, Michelle Brebumi adie, diabetes, yes, adie, pressure, Michelle Mudabroso, and no media beer, Doctor Tenete. So, Mamma Sam Antiminko, Empo, so Beman, a wookra, oh, ba, Doctor Sefagalic Bako, Pebra, no Bemoya Bema, Asan Swat the Dome, will bear Messa, Opese, Cassia, Anna, and Yaminia, Chemi Baby, a doctor, so a coco, who must cross a month from, who must say, a chance and 12 road. Fred Doctor, Titi Friso, 0598 311 311. NAC D7 Clinic. We bring your smile back to you.
Kitima Heba Center. Yana yakofa pada wanwa so bia ba esa yalewa ebiti se chlamydia syphilis oba so ya wona ba wi ase pacho na se bia bonka be ma bi won so a me pacho ono ya wo no ba wi ase no ne be ma ye ketua bi obi so ho a ne de low sperm count obi won ne be ma no so bukura akojoto wo hania stroke hepatitis B cancer stomach ulcer obi de kidney obi de ye nakuma me pacho obi so ho no ne tika se ya obi wo ho no mo pa wo yale bi se fibroid esi no kwai bia me fin say wanti se mabodin bia no me pa chawo ni nyina ye Kitima Heba Center oba e betima sama Kitima Heba Center ye ye adwuma eda adwada akopem memen so wo hwehwe ye na obehu ye ewo Accra anase Kumasi Abuya Kwase pass o frɛ ye number na 0246 91 47 17 Accra number no so ye 0541 23 89 42.
Otec 1029 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Dwabrem. Otec 102.9. Yakoya yasan aba prof.
Dr. Cash.
I remember Hobium. Why?
Yeah.
The fallout of fallout from the Sona 2026 Sona no. Omanpanyin ye din komo Friday no.
Yeah.
Catch am say yan komra ye koba. Ebenya figures no.
Yeah.
Obi kan ma menka obi die bi nka ho including typographical mistakes.
Yeah,
all right.
Dr. Cash. Mami mo abaso ni dwumadie soronko a wodi ede boa Ghana man.
Yeah, that's it.
Na memfa enchia kese emma watiefuo nyina tichire afrafra ose da bia hotel ni a ne bibi ye no sin gosin kwasi ba na me baba ko owo ahene eso owo Brilliant Publications. Dr. Cash so na say you to Obama as president from the economic perspective no enye tumi keke na edi ahya wonsa Nemum yedi nipa ewo menum nyina as human capital asset plus the asset of land any die wom plus the asset of sea any die wom nyina ma o se genehwa ebo omano ho bra Enti siyeka seji sa to me fa bo ma no ho bra. It is implied they say beyond Article 67 of the Constitution, e was say a brano biano oba na ne Ghana for be kasa. Ewo o mine to me na ye de share on sano. Baby a wufa free. Baby a wabedru. Any baby a wokro. Eno any a friend of State of the Nation address for the purpose of education. Ama yenu anoma etie. Enti tumi a ye de share ye papa John Dramani Mahama ansano. Ampa obeshia Ghana fo nyina. Na meka Ghana fo nyina na meka a kire se. Ghana fo nyina obia wokura otimu. Ne kura otimu no eso finds itself within a constituency.
Okay.
And a constituency biya so wo ni MP. And a MP sini nyina koshia wo parliament. Enti se ko base o mampanyini ni parliamentarians ye shia in effect no o parliamentarian representative as an individual. Enti oni Ghana for enyina eshia.
Sure.
That underscored Edia na mampanyini ni ye hwehwe no se obeka dia na Ghana fo hwehwe na dia no woka ya Dr. Cass ye betimi dia atoto nsane ni ehunu se obo no homoden ana omo no homoden. Dr. Cass menkai etiefo ya but semede Ghana konechi from 2022 yehunu se COVID de beri ase ema ehun shocks ebai obi ehun after COVID-19 no ye behunu Russia Ukraine war so ebai but yesi kasema eye macroeconomic indicators no na nye kra. In fact obia nim se anase finance and economic expert bia nim se Dr. Cass say ye kase economy bi eya emfaso kese pa gina homa obia. If you say, if I underscore it well, money, the economy is the lifeblood of every country. Enti se uyi sikasem efri enipa brabo ma na brabo no ewuo eno obewuo because you need the era of gathering bio. Dr. Cass kai the era of gathering in agriculture where farmers needed to go to farms ohunu obi kwadua no adibi ohun obi anka no adibi nanso kra no those days na humans were hunters and gatherers no na even kra no asase you be dia enti in effect no so the to me koma mampanyini na se to me no agudie wo ho na agudie no se odi ye adwuma se de wo se ya bibi beye amoman na hunu se ade a ekoso no mampanyini ne ebo no homoden anaso obo no homoden sa bibi no ena ye frɛ no macroeconomic indicators obeto ni sei odi akosei yebeka ya indicators no edoso na emufo pa ni hia yen. Number 1 ye inflation.
Okay.
Inflation the ye hwehwe ni say inflation rate no should be 8.0 plus or minus 2. Wa mo homodin kra no ekwan a oman no the general prices of goods and services ebesisa ewo menum no se koye ententemu a neche se rate no kosoro se koye slow a eche se rate no bafom na ewiase baabia no Dr. Cass se abrochire wo inflation rate extra 3%. Eduru 3% tra to ho ade so because obi anto aba ma. Enti ne say the west abrochire no enima bato esini obia. Na Dr. Cass ye ka sebroni inflation kosura obetu afrade so a Dr. Cass de tie nie. Sika ekurami se sikai eye 50 cedis. Se mehwe sika na sika 50 cedis no ye face value of the money. But economists say so person define sika, look beyond the face value to question how many goods it can buy, how many services it can buy, and only a friend of the real value or the economic value or the purchasing power of the money. Enti abrebia kronum no obetra the inflation target no dia wo ye ne say misika na ekura me no value no esobeti chese nura de etimi toye no ene it will require more than that to buy. Nese was me live within my means dia ene now dia ho kire e ba beto me so. Enti broni friend no the cost of inflation. Usika no ntimi nye ade a was enketimi ye into scanner lusu value but any suono de edasu jina baby ejina so ye weka near amount 2,000 cedis. Now at the end of the day inflation rate at single digit at the uko 15 20 23 24 the rate ya econo sa rate na will lose the value of your income. John Dramani Mahama Bayano within 1 year, Sona, 1 year who say, we manage the macroeconomic indicators very well of the economy. Amamine woka say, inflation rate are dropped to 3.8%. That is fantastic. Wabono homoding. Now, Dr. Cass, inflation onuya pa wone no ko in fact se we kwa na we yi ba eye interest rate na before wo bedru ade bia ye frɛ no interest rate no e wo se wo hwɛ ade a ye frɛ no policy rate eye banks insurance companies any financial institutions na wo oman bia mu no se wo hia sika ana opebosia Oko Bank of Ghana oye central government wo. Se central government ni bossa commercial bank no bosia ensi ho a wodi si ho no ye friend of policy rate. As of time President Mahama eba akonwa so no na policy rate etra 23%. What that means in say me as a commercial bank me ko bobo Bank of Ghana. Ne Bank of Ghana say policy rate 23% ya. Afe na me beye me calculations na me di bi ayede atumo. Enti for example, say me ne wo ka say so now one indicator of the macroeconomy President Mahama aka ho asem no ame ye hunu say policy rate at 15%. Last year me hu nipa je loan na interest rate 30%.
Okay.
Now sa interest no Bank of Ghana diama commercial bank no say me as an individual or as a company or as a business me call commercial bank no say me ko pay loan e dia share me jumema ono so be work percentage of this 15% e dia toso. Dr. Cass say or the mommy topic be say there okay enti on the whole given the macroeconomic indicators, the figures look good. Okay. Now, the other thing all year unemployment. Me applaud no. Dr. Cash, Kwanya wafa so asserted the regulatory pillar of 24-hour economy.
And do you see it being feasible?
Yes, because 24-hour. Ebefa pa.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Me yeah, sure. Very good. Adia me hunu edikan me hu se befa ne say the time, the energy they have used, one, in drafting the policy. Two, in sending the policy to Parliament for a bill.
Okay.
Dr. Cass, say ubeye policy of this nature. Na wa mfa emre bi ensisi hu am ye hunu se de wo ye no enamra kwan ma ochine bi ebetimi de albatross abeto konso tu ochine bi enipa bi betimi adisika wo sa program no ho e de ahyewa program no ntimi nyeye enti on the whole no ya kese de
na me some minute kakra bi farmer na fa on the cocoa Alaji Dr. Cash, I believe it's Friday you heard the true state of the nation.
Oh Nkoye.
Adana chere. Adenti na azu Nkoye.
Koko for the sell muso. Still a koko fusu.
Was so.
But what?
Mateo was ba.
Still teachers. Susu omo areas no. Yentia. Dr. Cash. Still teachers na air complaining say one rural allowance na you promise you within the manifesto no. Am I?
Okay.
Please. Am I? Still national health insurance scheme, it's seriously under threat because will be interest software yedi back national health insurance ninti.
I let this time around hospitals no cry. Access ninti say consultation a bit trend direct.
Back to paper, back to pay cash and carry. Dr. Cash,
I've been to about 2-3 hospitals. I check.
Dr. Cash, and near my ecosono, and you been in state of the nation now could deliver no. No. Teacher licensure exams. One no cabinet the quatransi general who you two. Me applaud. MPP you two munti ye buy ye better also implement ye. Graphic December now so by implemented 2017. Ye better so ye. Wo pe akonwa abetra so ntino. Wo so ba teacher licensure exam licensure exams no obetwam say say the buy cry no fees na ye de ekoko ye exams no fees no why increase no. Wo buy wo pe akonwa ana wo say buffer stock cry no wo ba obetwam. Wo di sika ma headmasters no ni headmistress for no mo akoko didwa aba. Was it as a matter of fact? I'm punching na heads no koto ediama and kwadana dia yaduane na sa kwada ko secondary school na wo ba fie under yewura John Dramani Mahama wo be hu se wo koye no wa boka ma yero na hu no
almost started but I don't know what happened.
Within 1 month no almost a backtrack here.
Then Haruna Idris Ubekache say it's not about giving the children the quantity but the quality.
And the quality no ever he. Yeah, Pejuma Edia my party chairman a supply mackerel any other commodities. And Ujana doso. And Ujano. Kasatinting as antifo yes and top on go. And top on co. What you say? I find now pesika even military crown open arrears one now say Obomodia Obonshi need to within I find military for arrears no crowd pesika na dia. Now, what's the economy? Dr. Cash, let me tell you this. PRC, Okwa, one more, ever those details. Adodankwa Kufuado Ebaye, what electricity to say, who fear 17.5%. Or how much you a diason a triple num. Now, me say me me prepaid. Now me shed difference no between Sam Reno. You take you over 2017. I'm to compare. You know, I'm saying, oh wow. Oh, you know, one more yen for the Juma. At the Danko Kufuado electricity to say, who how much you a diason 30%. What is to say who? And now one more use so and no ede eye enyuma atwi enyama hodena atwi kese pa no eye mining companies, iron and steel, industries no. Adodan kwakufu ado eto so say who 10%. How much mu edu. This is Adodan kwakufu ado's record. Nabukadnezar na record no enie. Nabu no ankasa cost of living in terms of utility prices. Ohene aha ena eda. Na oba enso dia 15-16%. Ane yatum. Dr. Cash won't mean justify with the current incomes. The mouse say now found to Nebuchadnezzar the year 2024. Now one can't tell me say no cost of living and you better at 2024. We can't know what you intro. If you say yeah public service grad here, you're 19%.
Then diving into details. How would you help us? And I come Ben our first way say Obi Bisa say in spite of all these increment,
yes,
and inflation that 3.8. How come at that time now increment in your to say ene, but the inflation was very high?
3.8 in Ukraine erroneous. It's not correct.
Wow.
3.8 in a specific month be. Was it January or February? So it's not talking about January this year.
So let you the January
for the year 2025 was 5.4%.
For the year 2025.
Yeah. For the year 2025.
January inflation.
And your specific month for
general inflation.
For the year. For the year, not the month. NDC economics. And now we back inflation 3.8, and now back 5.4. Next electricity yatum almost 30%. And this economics.
So Ban say now what picture does it really?
It doesn't add up. And I'm picture nature say and I'm Dawson.
So does it mean the increment are you and then match inflation I yet no?
It doesn't add up. Okay, kabo mo enye ubunkunta na enzizo na mese si atumi market tuemu 2025 10%, 2026 9%, 19%. My electricity is almost 30%. My water is about 15%.
Whilst general inflation lies at 3.8.
Macro and micro no common ye no. Ohini na se school fees dia. The enemy 1,600 university, and enemy 2,500.
As a 3.8 inflation.
Aye. Na sen na ye hostela. Na ye hostela na ye 3,000. I said do 5,000.
Yes,
me say cost of transport obi no for trotro okoma say under Nebuchadnezzar Adodanko Akufo-Addo 2024 December any nana your friend say yewa John Mahama ho ko say ya na lord fair no ebi akosoro be say bia over 30 or even 40%. Say na wo high dan Adodanko Akufo-Addo pencil 2024 Adon Nebuchadnezzar no ena ewuo ɛna 2026 also ba be renew a ye no na bedi adoda ho Akufo-Addo ebedi na dance ya den amano enti ya na kasa no adoso dodo mami ending with answering menu kuma of friend is saying Santi Achimnyansa was say na yen MPP say are building resilient economy. Dr. Kash Timi pa say are building resilient economy and ka Russian war in Ukraine any COVID-19 anka amfaya anko wie baabi adi ko wie yi ohene me de enkomo we esi from na mabamu akire no me pese me kire no the state of MPP a bra COVID-19 hit o my Ghana any the state of NDC a bra handi over Mado Danko Akufo-Addo na senka wo na COVID no beto wo de a enanki ye pieto kra ebeyira Ado Danko Akufo-Addo and the growth rate 5.7%, and as a matter of fact ansana COVID the ebeba die na oman ni nyini no Ado Danko Akufo-Addo na we to so no nam 7%. Right. NDC no see one no so build a resilient economy na 3.4%. Single digit inflation before say COVID any Russian war in Ukraine ebeba Yera Muhammad na 15.4%. Policy rate and another in a 9.17 no. Ado Danko Akufo-Addo na 13.5 before COVID. Yera Muhammad no ojano 25.5%. Lending rate and Ado Danko Akufo-Addo na 20.6%. What different Yera Muhammad and some 35%. What is here? The size of the Ghana economy was different Yera Muhammad and some $56.16 billion. Ado Danko Akufo-Addo call $85 billion. Ya hit 1 trillion Ghana cedi. Still counting. Industrial sector growth na 9.3%. Yera of friends say Muhammad na negative 2%.
Koima.
Import cover near 4 months of import cover. Normally 2.5 months of import cover. When you chino cover 3.8. Chino chino the cover the kowie yen. So now we say yam building resilient economy and you can work person and then can buy it and can buy it to say the stressful.
Resilient economy. Resilient economy relative to our contemporaries. The world, we are now, see, Ghana, we are independent of the outside world. That is not it. Yeah, Africa, Abibrim, yet Diana, Cote d'Ivoire for economic indicators, a more positive outlook in the midst of COVID. Togo, Burkina Faso, Nigeria, not Ghana and quiet there. You see. Yeah, how we are seeing now COVID and Russia, Ukraine. Make you one maintain here, Dr. Cash. We were Pablo Baker say he was talking about electricity. More IMF and she say I'm IMF and say I'm go and pull the document. Go and pull the document. You sometimes no. Yes, a friend say baby a hot command there no ma pick it. Baby a kotiam there no. It is there as part of IMF conditionality near Mamoye. Near will be a friend automatic adjustment formula. HSA. What's that? Mobile, you didn't repeal it. Did you repeal automatic adjustment formula? Mobile na are you saying kana? Are you from say IMF buy no mshe mukena. And I'm here say because of say a car many 1 minute manager economy into no. As I say, your revenue base no, your widen net no, and as part of it no.
Of course, that's not a proud concern.
Yes. Now, as part of it no, and I'm here say every quarter be a review tariff. Fan wo friends fuel ka ho, petrol ni diesel ayetoi ni eka ho. We ye no so free wa nsuo ene anyina mahode yusu ni nyina aka ho. It is how the way I cost no, eja dia mo hihye na nim na wom eyade amo na mo hyeto wo nkrata amo ne IMF question na ka ho bi. Then he was talking about school feeding. Dr. Cash, free SHS and they are feeding at the free SHS. That's what I'm talking about. Dr. Cash, sebi. You say
obajimifo eno no was on sanadwe.
Okay.
Ye ba monten ebe ye campaign me kan bi e ofia say ye ba ye discard mama headmasters no makoto nuane. Do you know why we said that? The entire cancer and say me sukumu any other schools cars any of friends prempenum ni ade nyina no. Do you know what was happening? Edru maybe na aduane ne nko me headmaster for bi adi nkomo a omo MPP for they confessed say emoa ese e bi a 50 kg no omo de ba na bi a 42 43 abro a ese se bi a 50 kg no omo de ba na bi a 45 Mr. Brobe a MPP ne de one a supplier bro no se wa nyi Mr. Brobe abro a headmaster wunya bibi mfidi nkwala no me school be a driver no ko free anwa oil. I don't have his permission to put his name out. Opa off a school driver ne ko fa enwa or ko free anwa ema school no.
Oh, now so we don't also school driver.
School driver.
Mr. Monsane school be also a beza no. And no supply a metro no a brownie sugar.
Of course.
Beza. Na I do ne dey na dey nitianye because supply no make here. E ho na headmaster ne hurry up no say bottle we there. Your bottle no e bia. Na afia sam everybody.
So you see, where na MPP for also no. Mr. Brobemu was no Ishak che Brobemu was no. Akwara ko dining hall a bonsia no odi kwadi koko no. Mu wasa si kire agum. Mu wasa ni do agum. Na bread a na anu kwasiara first anura kwasiada first Sunday ni ma me de bread no. Mu obu kakra se botom. Mu ase kire kura na edi gu aduanim mankora di kura na mu ni bi. Wo de ase ene ase se sa na tie dia ye disikalo be ma headmaster for no ma akoto aduane no doc me ne yewura aduchum ehia mre bi di nkomo okaje am so opoku sa de na mo se mo de be mu hwe ni ye na we know the headmasters me boa I believe say obi TV obebo na mane opoku you must be very careful. This is why he told me. And I'm say doc aden was say headmaster for no you cannot trust them. Doc a brand this year buy any this kind of headmaster for no. We did monitoring here to task force and they were going around to do monitoring.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying, yeah, this kind of more mono. And more than na MPP for one nice and man kakra no mja hono. And one the feeding kolana. I more nourished food, a biania nutrition in him, and the same man, and I know no man kolano. So upon research, any monitoring, and they say, see, I see this kind of mammo, nasa moon to there, then you backtrack. So that was the essence, that was the rationale, that was the brain behind say sikano near see farmer headmaster for na doc you can't see farmer headmaster for and next state of the nation address. I am happy to report say me sukua me chiremu ade oba ya supply nnuane na to the extent say and na kwa dining hall nyina nnuane gu opa ochina metwa video na me abechiro I teach at Konongo Wesley Senior High School kwa me say me free say me chira di school mu obemfie na ni achen me hu bi da say nnuane ya supplier broswa me bi good dining friends dining hall enti worker energy nsem esla energy sector levy ene dey buy say tax dey buy say doc ye bejeje na make sure say legacy debt e card did da ho ewo ye nyina mu nsensem ni energy mu no ye de be clear doc won buy no bi kwaje bosia mu buy mo di bosia no get fund sika ye twa to ho say ye mfa nye enwumasuamu bia eneko almost all secondary schools any basic schools no doc uko mu hia nkonwa ye hia classrooms any ade you understand mobile mo de get fund kwaje bosia sika no we modi ye ba ye yi sai omo copy ye nya ya on copy all of this health insurance nyina mo de kwaje bosia ene ye ba ya on copy when they had the healthy state of the nation
na mo an copy we na the hospitals ne kwa app no so akwa
doc the point must be made say but me time no
but have you experienced it
me but I've not I mean the okay I've not experienced
I've experienced and witnessed
but it's a different subject matter.
It's not a different subject matter.
It is I'm not saying if that's
just that oboso and also were responding to it.
The American said no he was talking about he was talking about health. He was talking about health. Say you buy and you say health. And I'm say mumba na munya sika because sika health insurance sika na yenya no. na mo de akwaje bosia ye ba ye be yi nyina afiro ama ne sika eko your friends health insurance for no ene sika na eko momuta na muntimi ntua releases ye meboa ye ba we are releasing funds to the health facilities ye ba your friends mutama na srake da bia your friends hospital for so am ko srake no ye ba do se na yakọ ye we are paying the money to doc so over economy no as ye ba ye be inherit ye ene adwuma ya be ya doc ene akwala okọ secondary school okọ your friends university ye ba ye abosia domestic bond ne hwan amoje ye sika na muntu nyina no doc ene ehunsi ho ne ade ye tua akwada okọ secondary university mo akwada bi awie school free SHS na sabe enye papa no kra na wa struggle atwa no okọ university a stress anu ofam wontimi ntua school ve ne akwada of university first year no doc ye tua obia school fees first year ye tua ni nyina ma no mo ba ye mutimi tua saska ni bi aside from that no abofra sorry akwada bia oye physically challenge obi a wadi dem bia no ne wontua capro ko school free se wo ye kokoko kuani a wo ba eco school free a wontua capre so these are niema ye ba ye dia ba
on that particular note.
Yes.
My main cancer mincha by say last week yenya course bi wa ha na parents ni bi kira aban kya omo bo say omo di kan kwa kutua admission fee no.
Yes.
Obe or this can be mom back.
Yes.
Honestly ye di ho dance say ebinimu sa kan omo de.
Yes.
But ebinimu so nsan kan omo de and they are still calling on us.
Well,
say you can try buying.
Well,
na mama kai.
Yeah, if yes, so to what dance you say you tia. Me last year me student be am share na okono nkra okay NWS ya na ono odi ni complain.
Yeah, we been more okra mo ye come the message ni kra ba.
Yes. So we dia a social a major social intervention policy. Aya dia ba. Ya no ba ye sika bebre o mu gie nyina no. O ma ntumi anya bi nti mesre we are thinking outside the box. Sabi, so be training akwada ewo secondary school be wie abano ya stack ontumi nko school. Yeah, by say we will resource them. Omo nisika no we resource across the board. We are discriminatory. Across the board we pay for everybody. What is here? Enti misre and they due to our prudent management of the economy. The forex, I mean dollar-city relationship in it has affected virtually every commodity on the market. And now, as it's rebo, and you may be brave, but doc problem back when I was number one commander. I mean, you back one or no, or crowd drinks or I mean, or ton drinks wholesale. Now, do you know why he did? Why he told me? Or say, I don't know if I am permitted to mention that product.
No mention any product here.
No, and yeah, for advertising purposes.
But don't mention.
There's one product, fruit juice. Fruit juice are very popular.
Fruit juice, simple.
Friends, at the production unit, no, one produce. Okay. Maybe or mati I didn't bosso. As I say, and Dr. Cash, I go for a good shop. I will turn unit price. And I say sotino. Yeah, the wholesalers the man for Dr. Cash go go shop. Tete bona no 20 a push sa friends manufacturer no a push am say e bo no amote so no and am so dey akọ normal because ya te so say ade no say nka ne bo ba bia obi ahun behind no Dr. Cash e dey agu ni store and Dr. Cash ente so and onya imprimanim friends profit so some of these things are e one system no dog ba bia good governance no entry kan ko yen ya woni me ye suban
mate
na ama ebia eniema bi wa ne
fear something numbi abebo papa ye hepa plus pavi ene plasmos yesi na otwe fufuro mu sei no edwe na me kamfo ama wo se obebo modi ama wo san ka bi no anom na bibia nso aye kama ade ama wo be bibia to edoton aduru bia no me pa cho momodi apɛ fear something ye hepa plus pavi ene plasmos akira kwan na eno ena ebe boaw etufo fresh 0542 778572 0542 778572 and 0542 807 907 0542 807 907 and 0591367898 bomodiana kai se perfect series enwuma no enwuma bia nkoda ne behia na omodache akoyi ediamom Ghana Education Service ajatum na kanso approve books ni freeness one kosi JHS omo ngoma bi te English language a free basic 1 kosi JHS 3 omo history of Ghana a free basic 1 kosi basic 6 RM a free basic 1 kosi JHS 3 computing a free KG 1 kosi basic 6 creative art a free basic 1 kosi basic 6 science animals count about the preschool no so omo nursery 1 to KG 2 omo ngoma bi te numeracy language and literacy creative arts phonics computing coloring and writing for preschool. Now JHS, so that is basic 7 to 9, and one JHS 1 to 3. Or more books which said English language, social studies, science, RME, computing, any career technology, Omsan supply parts exam questions. Open books need be to have furniture Kumasia, a put to Jamu by station, and Ankran so dan man first up. All leading bookshops, books need be or open do tour for perfect series books. 0243 299938 0243 299938 and at 0540 755465 0540 755465. A perfect series in Quadia, your world's future is secured. Na Kai said Samaritan Villa a bia o de wani chrewa Ube Philippa Samaritan Villa Resort and Conference Center. Na ope perfect place be I relax I refresh ho a na mekamfo ade amawo ye ho no so e da din to da ho utumi da kama ekoye pa bibia ope bia obi opo no machi akwan a St. Hubert Seminary omo opoku wari school no achi owura Samaritan Villa Resort and Conference Center omo gym wo ho spa services wo ho omo da ni nyina so omo luxurious and comfortable accommodation ya che say standard rules kan ho de ope bia bi ho eya busua na pese ode omko ho a oni how restaurant no services no buffet ni omo ye no ho okwa de odie na ate aha nti momoden a na opese o hihye dwumadie bi ope ba bi e ho ye din ba bi a chese otie na ote ho na otie lectures out say yes and otie workshop na out say yes bibia ekoso kama dia omo conference hall a obetumi dia seminars obetumi dia meeting any other functions omo spacious compound to beso ko celebrity birthday wedding receptions near the idea ho a e pa cho bomodien tutumika Furniture Samaritan Villa Resort and Conference Center. And I'll bet you from 0322 495180 0322 495180 and 0596 912684 0596 912684. Now to me, anyone Eddie and Komo. Prof, quickly. Your time na kakrana yamaye muso. They say Ishak.
Nadia Ishak Nyaya Kamanga Sakura.
No, 5 is enough. Waiting there.
Dr. Cash. Mate, Maminchia, Reverend Adofojo,
or the Fachia,
or St. Martin de Porres. Na Papa or Yena Femudi Bia. Said ye be ya a sorry mano one financial freedom ebetimi abaso enti say on the 6th of March oshia sorry mano near a program no invite me enti me ko ho akoma talk kakra
all right okay
afa sikasem enti we invited here for Dr. Cass ubusa question be on indicators yi nyina chi no ase ye hunu say the country hardship no and as a cost of living high and as a cost of living no it said ye na etie previously Dr. Cash ye wo term be a friend of velocity of money na velocity of money ye rate ya sika efa so efri wonsem so our cost of living nutrition aduane a yedie in terms of its frequency of leaving your pocket no the ratio higher than any other thing aduane in fact enonkwa ne ade baako a ubetimi ayusu sika to purchase morning afternoon and evening that is nutrition mene wo kasei Dr. Cass, kodwom sisia. Entai sise. Omampanyini bi beba no aye ntotoye na inflation aba from ne yenya ne transitory mechanism ewo jom direct kodwom sisia. Mene umienu we here in 2024. Say prices of goods including anwa ene mo were skyrocketing. Ene kodwom sesi ayatete so enti cost of living aduane atade a mehye baby a mede meti ebeto no ehu hia than any other thing ansana waba beka kania. Dr. Cash sebe wonu me wo economy no mu a wo bibi ye no. Dr. Cash u free fie no se wife ye adwuma enkra no ko school a me pacho utu keys no ma who uses the electricity. And the busy people who are side hustles, people who are serious in the economy, no. Dr. Cass, they depend less and are efficient managers of utility. That is one. Two, Eduru say, electricity consumption from San and Pesem, they consume less of power. What I say now, above velocity of purchase now, Obeba Behunu say light obi turn there every 2 weeks, obi turn there 1 month, okay? School fees, utiano termly. Enti rate ya say omanum koyedini na eduane buoko haipoa ede oyene kese eba enipa pocketim. That is the transitory mechanism these indicators are exposing to us. In any case, I want to ask a question. Dr. Cass, ye wo kroyimu ena penyimpa bi oye economist. Ebe ka kire ye say if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. Ene John Akwesiam Ponsa me boni ni say Ghana for say the exchange rate as an indicator, the policy rate as an indicator, the interest rate as an indicator, the inflation rate as an indicator, no, is vindicating President Mahama. Nana yeboni. Then at the time onua na ye papa economist no ye say when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you, no. Nani nyina so any say.
Me da say.
Enti Ghana for dear osa aseda no. Yemfa aseda. Emma no. Na obiara Dr. Cash obiara. Dr. Cash. O mind we yenti ye members for the academy. President so na emum Bema,
okay, afia rem me da say.
Dr. Cash, document dance. Kasa tintin toponko. Even food, aduane na ye kan no. Dr. Cash. Adodan kwa akufuado. Wo so wa na Nebukadnezar no. Ah? Dokuno ani ye born 5 cities. Adodan kwa akufuado pencil. Dokuno. Ene dokron krono a ye fa nye 7 a edu beje 10. Se wo pese unya dokron no size na eye 5 cities na dokron no content no ye wo mu no ya yedan ya teso. Omojai nti omo bone say. Aha, okay. Entidie na e 5 no. Se ye de 7. Se wo benya 5 no a aduane na ehye mu no ya yedan. Atiso. Basic economics. Me see. Me
Going on so hey.
Me di kanke. Okay. Propaganda no. Oh, na 10. It depends on where you are buying it.
Anyway.
I am not revising it. But I'm speaking to home ground with you. Meba. Hey, na bonza unni atrenga junction bia. Huh? And tinye babia na sa 10 no make us a man reverse no. But I'm speaking to even Jamukra Mwaka no. Say, I don't go for the said near born of 5 cities no and they are born 7. So open your 5 no content no the issue no. That's why then. That's what it. Masa, oti pupua bobidi. What you say? Na unkan hwe. Hwe. Azanti ajunyanza. Enye Cote d'Ivoire. Enye Cote d'Ivoire any Togo ni Nigeria asem kwa ne ka. Ohine. Germany advanced economy. Emra fuel price na hit $121 per barrel. One inflation is spike here. and a Richie 70-year high. 70-year high. UK, USA, a hit 40-year high. Please. Oh. At the same year, on my year of developing economy, so inflation, and so a hit. What friend is saying from 1996 up to that time was about how many years? Bema, a new council weni. If we say Samareno, Sabi President Prediasa, na enquadu, Sabi quadu cran, no more etan, name free. What is it? And to Montias ye, floor price the costro, see a tiko so, say a gold price a cofom, say oil price a costro, and yan pay here tear from more. Young person be a young pet kokwasa explanation here. Keep to the terms. Said your money didn't come on. Sabe Pepper near you bedin komo. Sabe Pepper near no bedin komo. Afei, Dr. Cash, me pacho, Ubanyamra, Kai Adiaway, Mame.
Minimbre.
And you may person mistake to say, Oko PRC, one more website.
Okay.
June 2024. One more tea electricity to Bosso.
Also,
effective from April 2024 to June, in a major move to alleviate the financial burden on consumers, Public Utility Regulatory Commission announced a substantial reduction in electricity tariff. Now, says 2024, and then what catch them say 10 biano, say a review tariff, as a tariff no cost. 2024 near IMF. Mufa IMF argument no to chain. Please. Mufa IMF argument no to chain. Near yanim yasamwa. Mufa IMF and contano and unchain near. She ohine.
Mahwe.
Dabi akakakra.
Dabi akmakwe.
No. Akakakra. Where's that
when am use?
I Mrs. So when am so the time one brand here we.
What for you no cry watch.
We are benevolent director and they was it social intervention? Only social intervention, Papa Bia, apart from Abidanka for the free SHS, and then Papa for National Health Insurance. Mimi and Nasu Guno. Social intervention being the whole Africa. Will the IMF document, will the World Bank document, will the African Development Bank document, the biggest ever social intervention in Africa, a free senior high school policy. Abidanka Kufaru na debaye. Shut up, my friend. Come on, to me.
Medase.
Come to me.
Medase.
Okay. Social intervention.
When I yes the university first year.
MVP for when it comes to brofo no. I'm not take brofo we are seeing na, but when they are interpreting brofo na, they skew adeno. I am the case your friends review Chester Council. What do I say? Buy the whole in the history of Ghana. A buying ban electricity expansion, HNDC are buying. Which social intervention policy?
Are you talking about rural
electrification? Which social intervention policy? And a chance say Ghana for tell me which social intervention policy program and a chance I don't know. A buy in the history of Ghana, a buy why expanding electricity HNDC are buying. He was talking about that electricity. I mean, I'll do cocoa. Now electricity. A bra COVID time. Mo ya say mo my nsuo ho ahwan free no. E wi a che onima small pon kuma be kan. Was na sa ne man na ne ade ma mo free dem ko first ka ho na ye metua. A che wa man cha me ya me ntua. But they have been touting say, o mo che nsuo free, o mo che ho ahwan free. But sa ne man nyina mo che e bu chagu ye so me atua. PRC review doesn't mean upward friends review.
It could be downward.
It could be downward. And you can review a Mesremo. A commander secondary school. You call any chair brofo kakro. I'm cramming way and you call national debate. You represent your national debate. A commander secondary age. Oh, Ashanti region na Prempe Munina and why I sound you chow Munina as the Yenny commander secondary represent it. And do them my friend on to her cocoa. Ebra mo hand over cocoa board amayeno negative equity e ka mo de ma go 32 million ye ba ye jamusika 32 million na mudi jaye na no ya ye free o na o come so ye end this for yempeku for asem doc ye Ghana ha ena mo say mo ye database mo kenkan for Ghana they spend $10 million US MPP for Baumia spend $10 million US here they kenkan for do only one that you let him then fertilizer diversion fertilizer mo na mo de ko ay Burkina Faso mo wia fertilizer ay sabe ay mo party chairman or northern region ho ba bi e di mo de fertilizer wia they are on record e chi Cocoa board mo ko to fertilizer be gu woni adanro ayese de ma akuafo is there mo beti ni boss no mo anti so e ma fertilizer no gu hon ko am proy over $200 million ye boka free then mo ya na mo say fumigation mo be cocoa fumigation doc e kan ko MPP for twaye for cocoa fumigation go $230 million US then go for bibi ba say anti smuggling say mo mudi cocoa be ko Cote d'Ivoire ni Togo ni ade no ya task force a Dr. Cash mon dada no ena almost say ye chi muchi cocoa na e be ma mu to test doc cocoa nko omo chi omo no no almost cocoa no nko ya about 32 million almost omo over 21 million Ghana cedis yen say Dr. Cash na say your friends sika pa no ka task force no munchire omo ne nko busa omo ba bia cocoa no omo chi ye ene kwan fa so evidence e say ya advances as kana mo omo e be si ne MPP for nye what they say and now we are going to investigate all of this na mo ye we nyina cocoa road e kan ko mudi jaye 26 billion contracts no go to the cocoa growing areas na ko say doc sa de ni bi wo ho ana now yen twantro da say ye ka say be ma kuafo 60 million ni ade no yen twantro we never gave all these promises out of vacuum the man ye can say say MPP time before we hand over to us cocoa a ton na $10,000 even it went up to even 12,000 at some point 12,000 what say at some point maybe please don't interject please don't interject now doc who has the car no the mark for no they were giving them about 30 something percent so the only I can say so mark for no about 70%. Then the Kuyaninu should get up no less than 6 times because if you look at the exchange rate there now, doc, where exchange rate there now, cocoa na ye kotona man no. See ye kotona. I think about bag could be about 9,700. Now 9,700.
News for the time aso. Quite unfortunate. Please. But the news for the time aso.
20 seconds.
News say news every time baby. On time na.
World market cocoa price 2,000 around 2,800. 2,800 no.
Me that say I can't do anything about it. Sorry. On time na so. Make me for birthday wish we Emma Davis Amwabin Koranche. We a student of Victory Standard School Bekwai and happy birthday to you. A birthday wish coming from your mom Patricia Asidu of Antwerp, Belgium. Also my happy birthday. We also enkoma Barikisus Unique Designs. Ewa swase Barikisu and happy birthday to you. Or method is a birthday wish coming from Waukunu Nana Monita. Also my happy birthday. My Pon 6 o'clock PM news is next on your radio.